Here we go. Welcome to Heartland Radio 2.0. It's Friday, November 30th. Everybody is here. I'm here. Pat's here. Boston Connor's here. Ty's here. Evan Foxy's here. Gator's here. Zito's here.
Has begun.
Nick Morano's here.
Zito, you cut that off early again. We're going to have a real fucking issue back there.
Tiggs is here. We are in the MyBookie.ag studio.
Yep.
So happy to come for you again. Thanks to every single fucking one of you that listens and supports this show. In return, we've exposed you to MyBookie. We help you make money. It's the best betting site that exists on the planet. There's nobody else like it. The only one we trust. That's why we share it with you, because we love you. Go to MyBookie.ag right now. Use promo code Heartland to get a 50% match on your first deposit up to $1,000.
Wow. That's a lot of money.
Put in $200, they give you another $100 to gamble with.
That's not a bad deal.
You're making money.
It used to be 100% bonus, but listeners made too much money.
We were literally bankrupting my bookies.
So if you're not a part of this yet, come make 50% of the money before they take away even more, because we are bankrupting a company that has supported us very much.
It's a matter of time before it drops to 25%. And then you're going to be screwed. Get it now.
Yes.
All right, so the weekend's coming up. Anybody got big plans?
Nick and I are going back to the Berg to visit our families.
Nice.
We were so focused on the Black Friday sale. We said, hey, families, we'll come back this weekend. We didn't forget about you.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Jesus. It's I'm excited for you guys to go back.
Are you travel free this weekend, Pat?
Yeah, this is gonna be like the first time in feels like probably 4 months that I.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah. I'm gonna probably catch a couple naps.
A whole lot of nothing.
I'm gonna bet on a lot of games and catch a lot of naps. And then Sunday, I think SeatGeek is gonna be in here watching games with me.
I love that.
Little for the brand Sunday with SeatGeek.
Did they buy tickets for this or?
Well, I don't know if anybody SeatGeek created tickets. No, I think they're going to be in here though. So that's the only thing I got. I can't wait to just sleep though.
Hey, I might not. I don't think I'm going to leave the borough. If you want to come back and join us,
I was about to say I'm kind of jealous of you guys going back to Pittsburgh.
I might head down to Pugliano's, but other than that,
What's Pugliano's?
Oh,
just the local establishment.
Oh, yeah?
Is it Italian?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
It gets a little slippy in
That was
there.
rhetorical.
Definitely go to Pugs, order some Francos for sure.
Franco.
when I say the amount of Italians, you guys don't understand. It's all Italians back
I
there.
know.
Coach Diggs might be mayor of Pugliano's, by the way.
My dad is the president of the Italian club in Plymouth. That's not a joke. That's not a joke. He actually runs the Italian club.
Hey, his shirt's hanging on our wall. Believe
he's
me, I
in the
know.
pub walls.
Yeah, he's on the pub walls.
He's
we
in the
know.
rafters.
The Italian club.
Yeah.
It's every
It's just
member of
everybody?
Plum.
Yeah.
It's
Do they
everybody.
play bocce ball every day?
Yeah, they have a traveling bocce league.
Traveling.
They go.
They play Italians
They
from
go,
other.
they go to all the Italian clubs, Penn Hills, Murraysville, all the Italian clubs.
Oh,
They play
man.
left, right, center too.
I don't know about LRC, but
Hold on now. This is something I didn't know existed. I didn't know our Italians were battling other towns. How do we do?
You want me to call 'em?
Do the Plum Italians win?
let me get them on the line.
Please do. Come on, call 'em. What's up, pal?
Oh, boy.
Hey, I'm practicing my bocce. What the fuck?
Normally, it must be on a water break.
Hello, Anthony.
Oh, hey, Mike, how are you?
What's going on, buddy?
Hey, we're recording right now, so you're on the radio.
Oh, nice.
We were wondering about the Italian Club Traveling League.
How's ours?
How's ours?
What about-
How'd the team do this year?
We lost in the semis.
Who do we lose to?
Who'd you lose
We were the champions last year, though.
Who'd you lose
It's tough to repeat.
It is.
We lost to who did we? Oh, we lost to
The Sons of
why
Italy.
can't I think right now? Jesus.
Follow-up question. What was his uniform?
Penn Hills?
Sacco. We lost to Penn Hill. Sacco.
Oh, Saccos. This is like families. The Saccos took on the DeGilios.
Yeah, I mean, I told them that you ran the Italian club, and they just couldn't comprehend what that was. And I told them that you guys had the traveling league.
Well, we have our Thursday night leagues tonight.
Does every town have an Italian club, like across the country?
How many Italian clubs are in
We do.
Yeah, I mean, there's one in Renton. They're all over the place. New Ken, Export. They're all over the place.
Renton's a real one.
Hold on, I would like to know, with you
Cops
two.
are everywhere. Italians are everywhere.
Well, I was about to say, with you two and .009 me, this might be the Italian club of Indiana.
Here we go.
Does Blawnox have one?
Oh, Darren Blonde.
I don't know. They might. You know, we play Penn Hills. There's a couple teams from Penn Hills, a couple teams from New Ken.
What are they? Do they play cards too?
Is it just
They're
bocce?
all over.
Are these just all suburbs of
Just
Pittsburgh?
bocce.
What are these towns?
Yes.
Okay.
So no cards
Just-
or anything, just bocce.
Cards?
Yeah, dart league.
Some clubs might play cards.
That's about left,
You
right,
know?
center.
Zeno wants to have you play left, right, center for some reason.
No left, right, center that I know of.
They play real fucking games.
All right, man. I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, ask him.
Oh,
All
wait.
right, see you, boys.
Hold on,
hold on.
Coach.
Yes.
I got the 23andMe thing done. I'm 0.009% Italian. Can I join the Italian club in Plum?
Oh, you sure can. I'll get you in there.
All right, man. I'll see you.
All right, see you guys.
We do have a Sons of
Ciao,
Italy.
bro.
That's what they're called.
What's that?
We have in Massachusetts. There's one because there's
Right,
obviously there's more Irish clubs, if you will.
Yeah.
But there's
It's called Teamsters.
Sons of Italy. Sons
true.
of Italy is there.
Yeah, I've been through towns.
Are the American
sign.
Legions a certain ethnicity, or is that
No,
just
it's
war
vets.
vets?
Legions vets. Yeah. yeah.
No, I
Teamsters
did-
though are the Irish.
Yeah,
Right.
The Irish are the Teamsters.
my two started it, right?
Yeah.
Did we have a Teamsters near
Yeah.
us?
Then in Pittsburgh, there's a Teamsters. I had my cousin Reggie's in the Teamsters.
Local 412.
Yeah, I believe so. He got me a jacket. I have a jacket. I have a Teamsters jacket.
Ooh.
He got me as when I was in like high school. My dad was like, "Don't fucking wear it." I was like, "Why not?" He's like, "Hey, you don't deserve to wear it, and you don't know what's coming with that jacket." I was like, "I don't even know what that
That's
means,
hysterical.
Dad." My dad was like, basically telling me I didn't deserve it.
You ain't earned the right.
Like,
Yeah, you ain't fucking wearing it. I can't even wear one. I haven't been through the fucking ropes yet. I can't even wear one. It's awesome.
Day 4 after the brand. How's your leg, Ty?
Oh,
Let's
Todd.
give a medical report.
Hey, Todd, by the way, you and I, we're very much ready to get branded, weren't we?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Until about 25 minutes before.
Then shit got real.
I've never
We were like,
seen
nah.
Todd like that.
Yeah, I was jumpy. I was.
It hurts very, very, very badly today.
So it's progressively gotten worse.
Yeah, well,
going in the 4th day.
So like the first couple days after it, it felt just like almost like a strawberry you'd get in like baseball, you know,
Yeah.
like from sliding or something like that.
Turf.
Yeah, exactly. Or
Yeah,
the
yeah.
turf burn or something like that. It's transitioned from that to like I had a hot brand put on my leg, and now it just feels like an actual burn. Like it, I don't know. It's not really bloody, but it just like. It's I mean,
looks disgusting.
pussy?
Yeah, it's not really pussy because I've been like that's the worst part. I think that's why it hurts so
people,
much.
people need to know your girlfriend, who's the burn
Is a
nurse,
burn.
has been like stripping the loose skin off
Right,
every night.
right. She told me, that I you have to take a washcloth and I have to like fucking grind it across it. And,
Yeah, but we want the scar. Like, she's probably trying to tell you, like...
No, it's still
By
good.
we, I mean, by the way.
It's
I feel terrible it happened to you. I wish it was me, honestly. Whenever I said that during the thing, I did wish that. But since you won, you win. Lost, I guess.
no. I told you yesterday. I mean, I did it. I want the FTB on there. I
But-
want it to show.
So the way she...
No, she said it's
She's
going
fighting
to
infection,
Yeah,
right?
it's going to scar. She says you need to do that, otherwise it's going to get infected very badly, and then it's a much bigger issue.
It could make the scar more detailed.
Yeah.
Because if it doesn't get infected, the infection around it would cause its own scarring.
Right.
She's much smarter than I am. by the
Yeah,
way, so
she
that's
she
something.
she knows what she's she knows what she's talking about with this stuff. But I like when I first did it, I thought it was just like kind of on the surface. I guess it's like 2.5 inches deep into my skin. Like there's like
Todd.
but like I mean, you've seen the video. Like
Yeah.
you
Melts
didn't-
through.
Yeah,
There was a commenter that told me I needed to leave it on there for a count of 5 seconds.
These people
Can you
are lunatics,
imagine what your
bro.
leg would be like right now if we held it on there
Well,
for 5 seconds?
I would have been fucked if you'd have done that.
Well,
because
Caught
that's
to
what
the
Phil
bump.
did to the edge of the table.
Oh,
and
yeah.
like,
yeah, it caught on fire.
That's when it
like
really
I
set in.
I for sure would have passed out if you would have done that.
yeah.
That
I
would've been
probably
kinda
would have
funny.
passed out.
When Phil put it, or whoever put the brand on that wood table, that's when it really set in. Like, this is happening.
I
we
almost
are.
backpedaled.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
I
And
almost
was like,
completely.
I was so happy,
I almost
too.
made like an executive decision. I was almost like, I feel like we've lied to people. I feel like I'm gonna have to get out of this somehow. I was thinking about just being like, we told him 25,000 was the goal. We definitely didn't hit that. We don't have to tell him we made a new one. Maybe we just not. Maybe we just say nope, didn't happen.
This is your fault.
This is your fault, Phil. The guy testing our smoke alarms
Yep.
was in the building, and Phil tried to burn the bench down. There was smoke everywhere. It was like a bonfire happened in our fucking building. It was insane.
I love that smell, though.
It was
It
good.
does smell good.
I wish we could somehow. have
Good news
fire
is
in
the
here.
saying, the light is always the brightest after the darkest dawn. comes from burn wounds. So you're almost there, buddy.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
You see that?
Yeah.
Also,
Right now you're in a dark dawn.
what would help soothe your burn?
Yeah.
Maybe some Dr. Carver's shave butter.
I doubt it, but it sounds like a good product.
No matter what you do in the bathroom to get ready, Dollar Shave Club has everything you need to look, feel, and smell your best. They have amazing shower stuff, hairstyling products, toothbrushes and toothpaste, and of course, razors, shave supplies, and stuff for burns.
Nice.
The first thing I do is shave my neck with the executive razor and Dr. Carver's shave butter.
Hell yeah.
Ain't no
See
neck
that?
beard around here.
Then I wash my entire body in the amber and lavender body wash because it leaves my skin feeling silky smooth and smelling delicious.
It does, doesn't it? That's what they've been saying all them Italian
does.
clubs.
Then I get my hair right with Boogie's Pacific Pomade because it has that all-day hold.
Oh,
Not
that's
just
all
that
day.
2-hour hold,
Yeah.
that all-day hold. That's how I get ready in the morning. But you're not me. You have your own way to get ready, and that's fine because regardless of your routine or preference, Dollar Shave Club has everything you need. And right now, you can get ready with an amazing deal on any of their starter sets. I recommend the Daily Essential Starter Set because I love the Amber Lavender Body Cleanser. But you can't go wrong with any of them. Head over to dollarshaveclub.com/Heartland to pick your own Dollar Shave Club Starter Set for just $5.
That's it?
Wow.
That's it. Just $5.
It's incredible.
It's dollarshaveclub.com/Heartland. After your starter set, products ship at a regular price, and make sure you check out their new video too. That's dollarshaveclub.com/Heartland, dollarshaveclub.com/Heartland.
That lavender really does smell.
It's
That was a
unbelievable.
very sensual read from you.
huge
Unbelievable.
lavender.
I have it in my bathroom.
Yeah, the
And
lavender.
the smell is, you walk in, I was very confused the first time Sam put it in there. I was like, oh, it smells so good.
Oh,
Yeah,
so good.
Consumes
like,
you
is it
almost.
spring right now? Am I in a meadow?
Pretty close.
Oh my God.
So nice.
I saw you on Bob and Tom the other day. How'd it go?
Yeah, well, we're fine. Yeah, I hadn't seen those guys in a while. Chick McGee was in England, I guess, in the UK.
That's early.
So I filled in for him.
That schedule's wild.
Yeah.
To think about.
That's early, dude. Early. When I woke up, I was like, whoa.
It's like 4 a.m. wake up call. Your day is over at
Still
10:30.
dark for another 3 hours.
Yeah.
You want another show
Huh? I went on the Bob and Tom show.
without us?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, what the?
If it means anything.
We'll try to get everybody booked on that.
You left us?
Oh, I think there's about something in the Bible about infidelity or sleeping with your neighbor's wife or something.
Yeah.
That feels wrong here.
I feel like
Thou
that's-
not
Todd,
go on radio show others.
Todd, they're currently taking shots at me through you.
Yeah,
That's
right?
what just happened.
I know.
Because I go on other shows.
Yeah, he
without
goes
you
on
guys.
other
Yeah,
shows.
that's your job.
That's
though.
different. That's different. They're on TV. We're allowed to watch them, so we're there basically. You fucking screwed us, dude.
You're on there to promote this show.
If it means anything, Bob and Tom has helped out this show.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Fuck.
a
Tremendous.
lot.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't been
Old
over there in
Bob
a long
and
time though.
Yeah, everybody seemed to be in a good mood. They cut back on the green room. I was going to say something on the show, and I thought, I better not. But I was going to.
What do you mean?
Remember when we started out and we were doing the podcast from
Yes.
there? And that green room had like 27 different varieties of
Pistachios?
snacks. Yeah.
It was incredible, and they told us to go for it.
Go
Yeah.
nuts. Go ham.
Just go nuts.
Which was a bad idea by them because we had guys with no jobs.
We did.
Filling pockets.
The only meal in the day.
Taking doggy bags home.
For real, dude. And now it was like there's one thing of granola bars and a thing of peanuts there. And I was
Jesus.
like, oh boy, it's going
Imagine doing a show though for 35 years.
It's absurd.
30, the amount of things that they've seen, been through, done. But 35 years from now, if we're still hosting a show, by the way, if there's a goddamn single peanut up for offer for anybody, just know that.
I've always thought my knowledge now of like just random ass articles and like random things that go on in the world is so much better than what it used to be because that's all we talk about. Like in 30 years at a trivia, like we are going to absolutely destroy.
Bob, I bet you Tom Griswold could go on Jeopardy probably and slaughter on there.
Oh yeah,
Think with the
just
cool-
the things you pick up over all those years.
Yes.
Like he knows everything. It is a weird feeling. Like if we make it, imagine if we made it 30 years. You guys, not me. I'll be fucking dead by then.
Hopefully.
But say this entity goes 30 years.
Not after that weight loss challenge, Todd. We're getting you looking good.
Say this entity goes 30 years. There was something weird.
I'm not dealing with 75-year-old McComas shitting his pants around the office.
30 years.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even.
There's something weird because you look at all those people. I look at everybody in the room except Josh Arnold's a newer add on, but the others, I'm like, you guys all like be became adults with each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like a little family that grew up together over 35 years. It's pretty
Legitimate.
incredible.
That'd be
Yeah.
wild. That'd be wild.
You think Bob and Tom get pissed at each other if they hang out with other people? Like they always have to be
For
together?
a while, they didn't hang out with each other.
Yeah.
They only hung out
Oh,
with each
little
other.
Mike and Mike?
No, not like that. But it became like an actual thing because if they were hanging around each other too much, they all saw the same things. They were doing the same events. They
Yeah.
had the same things.
Oh.
So they actually, as a part of the show, they stopped. Like they were like, listen, we'll just hang out for 4 hours in the morning every day. Everything else, you kind of just go your separate ways. Like that's a real. They actually made a business decision to do that, which is so foresighted, by the way.
Yeah.
I couldn't even fathom it.
That's why I don't go to the pub on the weekends.
because you're sick of seeing them.
Yeah, no, I'm looking out for the business.
What's your own story?
It's more
Smart.
pubcap, but whatever.
But that is
You
a,
know that.
That's a very smart decision.
Yeah.
by
It
them.
is. It is because they don't all have the same story.
Yes, and
Like
whenever
one person could tell five or six people's story.
Well, and whenever they get in, it's fresh, so it's like so they tell and you're 4 hours a day. By the way,
That's
for
a long time.
35 years.
Well, I mean, that's what we do here. We're not allowed to talk about stuff until we get in front of a mic normally.
Normally, there's a yelling. I asked Ty a question before recording the podcast yesterday. I was gone for like fucking 24 hours straight, and I just had a question for Ty. And then as soon as he started answering, I was like, "Fuck! I should have even asked. I should have asked this on the show. That's on me. That's 100% on me. It's interesting. I get a chance to listen though. You did great.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
No problem. I did the little app thingy. They have a little
nice.
app thingy I can listen
That's
on.
nice.
Yeah, I wouldn't hear how old Todd did in there.
Yeah. I just helped fill in. I didn't really. I'll be honest. I wasn't that funny. Had a couple moments where I got to go in and do my thing, but they do their own thing, and it takes a while. You're like, oh, let me get in the fucking flow here. You know?
Did you pub
'Cause
the
it's their
show?
flow. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Ty is about to fucking go after him.
Yeah, I
right
mean,
there.
you got to save your funny for this show. Okay?
And I wore my merch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Which one? Do you get it?
Yeah, you get it.
I still haven't got a shirt.
You're still without
Yeah,
merch.
it's coming.
I don't have any merch. Everybody else in the office has merch.
I got a patch cheat code. We don't even have our pub shirts.
No pub shirts yet.
No pub shirts.
Yeah, but we bought those.
Yeah.
Those we bought. We're talking about you guys got, I don't want to say gifted, but
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
gifted.
yeah.
you got
absolutely.
gifted these things from our
Yeah.
supply company.
Right.
I didn't get gifted anything. I didn't get supplied anything.
I can tell you who that's
sorry,
on. I can
Pat.
tell you who that's on.
Phil Maines.
Yeah.
It was truly gifted too, because the
I'll throw
purpose
him
of
under the bus.
Should we
I'll
call
throw
him?
him under the bus.
the purpose of us having them were to do promo videos before the sell, and they came in after the sell. So it's truly a gift.
We're a
didn't-
small business.
Yeah.
We're learning.
Yeah.
Working
We
out
should-
a few things.
We should probably prep a little further.
Well,
next time.
small businesses, they have a lot of things go wrong. So it's kind of, we're getting used to it, if anything.
Yeah, I think so.
Especially for the next one.
You know what? You don't learn anything if everything's easy.
Exactly.
Right.
If you don't mess up, then how are you going to get it right?
It's
every
called
time?
maturity.
Yeah.
Our small business will slowly mature into
Mature.
a little bit larger. Yeah, mature. Thank you.
Mature.
Sorry, I harassed your ears there by saying mature. It's mature.
Oh, forgiveness has been given.
Anyways, I can't wait to get the shit. Happy you won on Bob Tom. You should
Thanks,
do that
buddy.
more often.
Your show went great, right? You get it? Get up.
I thought that a couple times while I was there. It was good. It was a lot of fun, man. It was enjoyable.
They're starting to become big fans of
Well,
you, which is good.
The thing, it's either
Like-
you're going to get it or not, you know?
That's what I like about that show is they seem like the first time they were like, oh, this is what's going on, and they're like, we like it, let's do it again, and now they're more comfortable.
Them giving me that answer the question thing was strictly because they didn't know what else to do with me. They're like, hey, we'll just give them like 5 minutes here just to talk.
That's great.
And I was so thankful.
Yeah,
I was so
that's
thankful.
awesome.
Because when I'm in that position to debate, I don't love it.
Right.
I don't love
Yeah.
the because my whole thing is like I see your side, but I think you're wrong, right? And in those shows, you can't
Yeah.
You can't explain, like, I understand that you think that because of this, this, and this. But in my head, by then it's like, all right, we got 30 seconds, we're out.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you got to drop that's a clown question, bro.
Yeah.
You got to drop one of those. On Greeny, yeah. On fucking Greeny, yeah. That's awesome.
I think he knew that I only did that strictly because it was him.
yeah.
And I have that clip. And that's why he came back after me a little bit.
with the brand.
Yeah. I think that's why. I like Greeny, though. He's a good guy. I like him a lot. But honestly, you saying you weren't that funny, like, Yeah, what do you even mean, Todd? You're a funny human. So no matter what happens, you're funny.
I get it, but we all get each other. You guys help feed. We help feed each other because we know each other's style. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we assist each other.
But they either get it or they don't.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
They either get it or they don't. You know?
Yeah.
It's not on you.
That's right.
What you say? You?
I said we assist each other.
Yeah, we do, don't we?
Yeah.
And we get
will.
people where they don't even need to dribble.
I don't know. You guys don't know.
We
this.
give them something they don't even need
I
to dribble.
think this show is more of a hockey assist type show because we're assisting from everywhere.
I agree with that. Hockey just gives out assists to
Yeah, they
everybody.
do it right. There's no discrepancy. There's no argument. Everybody gets one.
Todd, please explain to them what we were talking about.
Okay, so earlier in here, it got it went off the rail.
I'm still boiling.
Because it started with correct me if
you're wrong.
Correct me if I'm wrong. It was Pat and Evan initially.
We're just
having
shooting
a
hoops.
discussion,
Yep.
shooting hoops, and talking about an assist. And Evan was of the opinion early on in basketball that if he receives the ball in the low post, this was the first.
No, the first one was unlimited dribble. So
yeah, that's right.
So I was rebounding for Foxy, right? Foxy normally rebounds for me, good guy. A lot of communication happens at our basketball court.
Yeah.
I strictly picked this place because I knew I do a lot of thinking whenever I shoot basketball. So it's literally, we do a lot of our discussions around there. Normally Foxy rebounds for me because sometimes I get hot. I was rebounding for Foxy though, and I was doing like elaborate passes, you know, like I was a hook shot, no look passes to him. Yeah, I was having a good time trying to sweat a little bit. He missed a shot. I was like, you can't fuck over my assist there. That's what I said to him. You can't fuck over my assist there. And he starts laughing or whatever. And then somehow it gets to a point where Foxy, like, I think I passed it to him and he took 2 dribbles and he made it maybe the next shot. And I was like, you fucked over my assist. And he was like, no, I didn't. What do you mean? I was like, and then a small little comment just happened. And then he goes, no, I think you can have unlimited dribbles.
Yeah, that's what you said.
And it's still an assist.
I definitely said that.
And then I was like, what? And I did a loud what? And anytime you hear that, the entire office's ears just perk up. And everything just started flying in, and a whole debate started.
Because under that theory, simply stated, the person who touched the ball last before the scorer gets an assist.
Foxy was wrong in saying that.
I did say I was wrong. I said unlimited, but you get it.
Right.
But also, you can dribble. You can dribble after getting a pass and still get an assist.
So then it progressed into a more detailed explanation of what truly was in his head instead of what he had said, which was he receives the ball in a low post. He, after receiving the ball, if he's guarded well and he's covered, he can make a basketball move by dribbling out to the side and around the defender to create his own space and score, and Pat still gets the assist.
Correct.
Pat and I, and who else did not agree with that?
I don't think
Connor. I don't think Connor agreed with that either, because that Foxy right there is creating his shot, as opposed to me passing him into a shot. So this whole thing stooped to a whole new, brand new low.
There was yelling.
I go and take a shit, right? I go and take a shit. The first day, when I travel, I can't do it. So it was the first, like, literally one in like probably 36 hours. I was real excited to do it, even though this debate was happening. I was past it. I got something I haven't been able to do. I come out 2.5, 3 minutes later. There was yelling that had happened. There was screaming, and Zito chimes in on Foxy's side. He's like, I just called the NBA. I got Derek from Stats and Info, and he said that Foxy's pretty much right. And everybody in the room, including myself, was like, oh, well, pretty much. We were debating the fact that Derek said pretty much. And then about 90 seconds later, I was like, who the fuck is Derek? So I get Zito's phone, and we fucking call the exact number. And I go, can I get Derek in Stats and Info? And they were like, hold on, we'll forward you to some.
That's a Christian.
No, they sent me to a Christian, and then Christian answers. And I go, Christian, I need a Derek in Stats and Info. He was like, I don't think we have it. Are you talking about Derek? I think it was like a different guy's name maybe that worked with him.
Oh, Derek.
Derek, yeah. And this guy was like, we just work for the NBA website. We
NBA League Pass.
NBA League Pass.
Which means he Googled NBA Pass.
No.
And got NBA
I
League Pass.
I got it. I showed the screenshot. It's customer service for the NBA.
In Zito's defense, the guy did say that he was in Stats and Info.
Yes, he did.
I don't know if that's
I got
true.
catfished by Derek.
I was taking a shit.
No, Evan asked him again when I handed him the phone.
On speaker, everyone heard it. I said,
I didn't hear
Derek,
it.
if I'm LeBron James, I drive to the hoop, I get double teamed, kick it out to Kyle Korver. Kyle Korver up fakes because that defender's going to come close him out.
Who's this you're talking to, Derek?
This is to Derek.
Oh, okay,
for word.
Derek.
Word for word. Okay, Kyle Korver up fakes, takes one dribble to his left, shoots the jumper, makes it. Does LeBron James get that assist? Derek says That's pretty much an assist.
And Derek's a tech guy that works on the app.
Foxy, I'm on your side for that's an assist. I'm not on your side for the earlier one in the post where he took a
That one could be a little iffy. I agree.
Oh, man.
But
I don't know how you can be 50 there.
But that went off.
Yeah.
Those are two completely different things.
Well, and also because I was completely lied to that we called the NBA stats and information. And Zito could have never imagined, or anybody in that, I'm going to fucking fact check
I was also lied to. Let's just get that right. I was also.
You were also a victim yourself.
I was a victim throughout all
we
this.
were all under the impression that he did call the NBA.
Yeah. Well, in your defense, the guy did act like he knew more than he
He basically told me I was one call away from Adam Silver.
I was
That's what he
sitting
told me.
in the chair preparing for quick hits, and I hear this conversation going on the right. I'm like, holy fuck, Zito got through the NBA pretty quickly. That's all I was like, well, pretty impressive.
So it's in debate. We argue that if
up
you
in
have
the
to make
air.
your own move
It's
to
on
get
Pat's
open and
Twitter.
make the shot,
It's on Pat's
There's a
Twitter.
thread.
take away
We'll
this.
find
I
out
think
tonight.
I'm right.
Yeah, go check it out.
I think
Pat's
you're wrong
Twitter.
still.
We're going to find out.
Fox, we've been reviewing
I think you're
videos of assists for the
Yeah.
last 50 years, and I don't think we've seen a single pump fake.
Nothing to dispute what we
Side
believe.
dribble.
A lot of people saying I'm right on Twitter
I think
too, though.
everyone-
And a lot of people saying you're wrong.
I think everyone's
We're gonna
right.
find out tonight. We're gonna watch a game, and then if there's an up fake, dribble left, shot, score, we'll see if he
I
gets
think
the
we're all
assist.
right.
We need a real
I
source.
like
there.
that, Diggs.
like
I
that,
will
Tom.
say though, they should have an access phone number that we should be able to call though.
Oh,
for
yeah, I'm
situations
sure this
like
happens
this.
every day.
Sure. Yeah. A lot of people need to call to
Someone
answer
gets
this
paid
question.
50 grand a year just to answer these questions every day.
And I'll say this: if I am wrong, I'll take it like a man. But if I'm wrong, that rule is wrong.
You also owe a lot of money if you're wrong.
Yeah,
What are you
it's true.
talking about? That rule is wrong.
So Pat, you drive to the lane, kick it out. I do an up fake, score. You don't think you deserve any credit for that?
Up fake score. You're short.
You don't deserve
you're
anything.
shortcutting up fake, dribble.
One dribble, just one simple dribble.
That-
Not to the
still
basket.
A dribble, and then shot.
That's still a
That's
scoring
two
motion.
moves.
You don't want any credit for bringing that double team to you.
If I'm the point guard,
If you're the passer,
are rules made for people to feel good about?
I don't know what that
you
has
made
to
a
do with
play.
it.
You made a play.
You passed it to a guy who was guarded and
No,
could not
no.
immediately
He was
score
open.
because of the pass.
He was open, and then the rotation got
But
to
yeah,
their lane.
thank you.
Then
Yeah, but if
got
he
open.
doesn't
what?
make his move,
Yeah, he
that
should have made
shit
it before
gets
rotation
sent.
got there.
That shit gets sent if he doesn't make a move.
Yeah.
Why would you not make that move?
He needs to cut toward the basket.
That's like saying if he didn't put his arms up for the layup, it wouldn't go
Regardless-
in.
No, it's not even
Pass,
close.
but
Hey.
the pass has nothing to do with that pump
Yes,
fake
it
side
does.
dribble shot.
because he's not scoring, he's not doing that pump fake. The pump fake does not work if that defender doesn't
and
help.
I'm not getting the ball if the guy who does the inbound pass who
Yeah.
passes it to me to dribble down to pass it to him.
Yeah,
that
but-
person.
no,
and you know what?
no,
The coach,
now
the
you're
coach
getting too
decided
far
to give
into
me
it.
the ball.
Nah,
So the coach deserves one too. And the fans,
Nope.
they bought tickets, which paid the salary
Those
of the
are all
coach.
indirect.
So the fans
Those
who
are
got
all
the coach
indirect.
the job, they deserve assists as well because
and,
that.
all the guys that air up the balls before the game.
Because if they don't air out the balls
Yeah.
before the game, I don't
They
have a
won't
ball
bounce.
to pass. And also the guy who was defending who got beat.
All I hear
if
is
he
a
doesn't
bunch of
jump to
digging.
his side,
It's a bunch of digging. You guys are wrong.
Yeah, as we bury your body.
Touche.
sorry.
Okay.
But in
happy
all
we
our
got that
defense,
out.
it does say it's a very subjective call by a
it does.
statistician somewhere. So
Yeah, it turns out there is a chance that everybody is right, which makes it even better.
anything cool going on in the world, Nick?
The United Kingdom police plan to use AI to stop violent crimes before they happen. The idea
go.
is that individuals flagged by the system will be offered interventions such as counseling to avert violent crime behavior.
These motherfuckers are counseling robots?
The system called
They're using Watson.
National Data Analytics Solution uses a combination of AI and stats to try and assess the risk of someone committing or becoming a victim of gun or knife crime, as well as the likelihood of someone falling victim to
is that
modern
so?
slavery.
It's that Tom Cruise movie.
Yeah,
Minority
Report.
Future crime.
But to a lesser extent. So, like,
Yeah.
if someone has bad grades, their parents are divorced, and they were adopted, you put them in counseling because, like, hey, you got a pretty good chance you're going to be a serial killer someday.
Yeah.
This is judgment, right?
Oh, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
bad.
I mean,
I
I
don't
like
see
it.
anything wrong with this at all.
I mean, I would have a problem with it if they just put him in jail before they did anything wrong, and they didn't give him a chance. But this is kind of just like
But this is typical.
this is like pre-cum.
This is typical UK thinking that they can solve it. You know what I mean? They also don't carry guns. They're cops, so they're like they live in a fucking fantasy world.
They already have like cameras everywhere, don't they? On
Yeah.
every
Oh,
street
yeah,
corner.
everywhere, dude.
You ever watch V for Vendetta?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I've been to England enough, but that's what I think England is.
Remember the 5th of November.
I'm impressed you've seen V.
I've seen it. It was my favorite movie for a while. I'm a
So you
big fan.
big
Natalie
Viggo
Portman?
Mortensen guy.
What you say, you?
Big Viggo Mortensen guy.
Who's that?
That's not him.
He's not in V.
No, it's Hugo Weaving.
Oh fuck. Hey, that's on me then.
By the way, you say either of those guys' names?
Yep, that's him.
My answer still
I'm
remains.
thinking of the Russian one.
Yeah, Eastern Promises.
Eastern Promises.
Yeah, that's a good movie. I love that movie.
How about him just sacrifice himself?
Yeah.
Incredible.
Put himself out there.
All time top 5 all time mask.
Yeah.
Well, it became the face of Anonymous. It became the face.
Top three, maybe.
Oh,
even.
okay.
I'd even put it in
I
top
don't want
three.
to argue top 3, top 5. It's just a good mask. Okay?
Are you putting the screen
Yeah,
mask?
who else are you putting in there?
Jim Carrey, the mask.
Michael Myers.
Yep.
The mask from the Three Ninjas.
Yes.
Obviously.
Yes.
V for Vendetta. What did you say?
Jim
The Zorro
Carrey.
mask.
The Jim Carrey mask.
Oh, and those weird masks that have the weird noses on them.
Oh, for
The doctor ones?
like in
back in the
When
day?
you go to like Eyes Wide Shut.
Eyes Wide
party.
Shut party. Yeah.
Like a Venetian mask.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm a big Venetian guy.
For orgies. It's only for orgies.
Yeah.
Rich people orgies. You wear those masks.
The mask is purely to
Which
sit
makes
on.
them pretty cool. Because you like that guy's been, if you see one, that somebody has one, they're like, that guy's been a rich people. Fucking cool shit. Yeah. All right. What else you got to do?
Founded on.
Hold on. How are they going to afford all this counseling? I assume there's a lot of people that are going to be needing this counseling that they're going to assume are
Oh,
troubled.
that's a good point.
They're robots, though,
Taxes are going to go up. It's going to be state funded.
All the Queen's money that she gets from Canada, she's going to put into this.
So it's a robot counselor?
That's what
Could be.
That's what I
No.
was getting.
The robots are getting
No, the
stronger and
AI
stronger.
flags people.
Yeah, they flag.
Oh, and then the counselors go and get
Yes.
them?
Then the government has to go
Oh.
grab you up and say you need counseling.
Hey man,
so you
you're
don't
going
grow
to
up to
murder
kill
somebody.
people.
I don't know if you knew or not. You're going to murder somebody.
So what do? They then put them in like a jail, like a counseling jail?
No, I think they just have to go like once a week for a couple hours.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
Lay
when
on
you
the
get caught
couch.
underage drinking in college.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah.
Got it.
You
Gotta take a couple
you gotta get your
classes.
40 hours in or whatever.
How many kids are they going to send to this? Is this going
A
to become
lot,
like a
I
new
assume.
school system?
A lot of
I think it could hurt you at you, like all of a sudden you're at your job and the
Yeah.
government comes in to grab you up for a second and you'd be like, hey, what they want? Well, I guess every Tuesday I got to go sit on the couch talk to psychiatrists because evidently I'm going to murder somebody.
Why?
Oh, I'm going to move my desk over there then. Great knowing you, man.
That's interesting.
What if this does happen like the Minority Report shit, though, and then all of a sudden they're just like cops. They're like, well, you're actually going to slit your wife's throat in about 3 years.
Then
Yeah.
I'd be upset.
Oh,
Of course it will.
Then I'd be
You know?
upset.
Well, yeah, anybody could abuse this, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
Oh, good. Why are we doing it?
It's going to go bad.
Especially if the AIs start targeting good people.
It will.
Think
That's
about
smart.
that. And then,
All you need is Jim Kong to tap into that and be like, I want this to take down all the good people.
Yes.
Only leave only the bad people. How would we ever know?
Yep.
Revolution in England.
Oh my God.
Revolution in England. And then the AIs form their own language, sends them over to America somehow. Then all of a sudden we're talking about world
and
war.
then, yeah, we're going to have to go defend them because England sucks at revolutions.
Naturally.
We've heard that. They used to be, the sun used to never set on them.
Never.
Now it all the time. It's like 13, 14 hours a day.
They haven't won in a long time.
Not since they started sending people to Australia. That was,
Damn it.
That was centuries
They're
ago.
screwing up here.
I always
This
said,
is the beginning of the end for the UK.
yeah, well, I think everybody, really.
It's a robot revolution.
I always wondered how artificial intelligence would screw us. You guys were always like, oh, it will. I never fully understood. It's because the artificial intelligence is going to get humans to do stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it works. I didn't know
Until
that.
it learns how to do it itself, and then it replaces humanity.
That dog balancing itself the other day, because remember, I think I even mentioned, I was like, if any of these things come, you just kick them over. That dog has balance now.
I told you the update. I told you about that.
It looks like Tom Brady running after he fucking caught that pass a few weeks ago.
Whoa. Hey. Easy.
Sorry, man. Forgot.
Too many arguing over the NBA today. I don't want to get into the NFL.
The whole
right?
point of artificial intelligence is that it learns and it thinks for itself.
Right.
Which is
How,
not good.
though? How-
Which is not good.
Yeah.
Because I can't learn or think for myself, really. So AIs, they dominate me in every category. I'm sure they're faster than me, too.
So like my iPhone here, my new one, this one I've bitched about a lot, it's learning me now.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
And that's what everybody's talking about.
So bad.
Yeah, like when you talk about something and then the
Instagram.
fucking ads pop up on your Instagram or on your browser. It's like, oh, funny, I was just talking about that 10 minutes ago,
wild.
and
Yeah.
now it's trying to sell
And
it
that's
to
like
me.
the primitive baseline degree.
Right.
And that's oppressive.
It's listening to you.
Wait until it starts controlling you because it knows every little dark secret that you have put into it.
No.
It knows you got a girlfriend now, Connor. You're not doing what it wants you to do. It's like, oh, how about that dick pic you sent like 4 months ago? Remember when you were drunk to your ex? How about I just fucking bring that back out of the deleted file, send it to your lady?
Oh, it's like
I don't
being
have to worry
married.
about that.
Now you got to do whatever your phone wants you to do.
I don't have to worry about that. I'll never have a girlfriend, Todd. Don't you
Imagine
worry.
if, imagine if a message pops up like on your phone. If you don't pay $50, I'm going to release your browser history.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you have to start paying the AIs.
Is this really
cryptocurrency?
This ain't possible.
It could
Oh,
happen.
it's so is possible. Anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
They continue to learn. They continue to evolve. People sometimes have to shut down their computers because they're learning
No,
too
if
much.
you use private browsing, you're good.
Oh, you don't know.
Yeah.
So the Amish are actually
Right.
one step ahead.
Yeah, they're many steps ahead.
I think
my friends.
I think this must be the Amish religion. Do they have a prophecy in Amish land or no?
Yeah.
Because if there is, the prophecy is this happens.
Churn
is
butter
very
and
much-
delicious pies. That's how you stop AI.
I never really fully understood how the AIs would affect us.
You've never seen Terminator 2, have you?
Yeah.
Wooden stakes to the heart.
That's the one. That's
Check
what
it
you need
out.
to see.
You gotta
Check it out.
But ain't no Arnold Schwarzenegger just turning up in my fucking
No.
computer.
I've never seen it either because I don't respect his acting unless it's Kindergarten Cop.
Jolly all the way, bro. Jolly all the way.
Predator,
Jingle
Eraser.
all the way. Jingle all the way.
Collateral damage.
I don't know.
What about the one where he's trying to
Commando?
get that? He's trying to get
Commando.
the superhero for his kid.
Yeah, Jingle All the Way.
Jingle all the way.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. It's a good
I
one.
forgot the
That's
name
his
of
best
those.
movie.
Yeah.
We're in holiday
Yeah,
season.
Oh, wait a minute.
I
Twins.
watched that tonight.
Twins with Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the
Yeah.
best one.
But sum it up for you. Robots learn everything. They get control of the nukes. Bye-bye humans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they just release them all.
Done. Dunsey. And we're the only computers
on
left.
cue has this
Scary me.
That's a nuke.
Thanks, man.
It scared the shit out of
You got one more, Nick?
I wish a robot would control that.
That'd be nice.
me. The Nightbot.
Yeah, here we go. Founded on the belief that style shouldn't break the bank, Movement Watches has sold 1.5 million watches worldwide, bringing quality designs at fair prices.
Here we go.
Movement Watches start at just $95, and they're looking at $400 for the same quality for a traditional brand. That's $305 for you that you can spend on something else, like an Xbox One or a smart TV for your bathroom, or 12 shirts from PatMcAfeeShow.com. The holidays are coming up. Stock those stuffings. You heard me.
Stock those stuffings.
Stock those.
Movement did all the hard work this holiday season, so you wouldn't have to, and they made awesome gift boxes and packages. If you need help giving the perfect gift this season but don't know where to start, the guys over at Movement Watches got your back. They've curated all their favorite styles and special gift boxes just for you, so you can absolutely crush this holiday season without the added stress. Get 15% off today with free shipping and free returns by going to movement.com/heartland. That's MVMT.com/heartland. Movement's launching new styles on their site all the time. Check out their latest at movement.com. Go to MVMT.com/heartland. Join the movement.
Join it.
Now.
Love it.
Great ad read.
Love it.
Their shit's so fucking cool, dude.
It is awesome. I wear one of the all black watch. One of my favorites.
Pat's got the old gold.
Yeah.
With the old gold, yeah.
All gold.
With the old links.
Hey, did you see Playboy.com's getting sued by blind people?
Oh yeah.
Because the site's not blind people friendly?
Pretty. I mean, this guy is going
Is
to
there
make a lot
any-
of money.
That was my
I didn't see
question.
that coming.
Like, does Braille pop out of the screen for some sites?
What's it doing?
Maybe the keyboard starts vibrating.
Oh.
Wow, I just blew some minds in this room. I did not expect it.
If you lay your hands down on the keyboard and then it vibrates on that certain key,
Yeah, like the letter.
and it's like 5'11", blonde, C cup. That's how the Playboy would.
Do blind people dream
In color.
or sound?
Yeah.
Do deaf people dream in with any sound?
with sight.
I don't like.
I don't know. I've been trying to ask him. I
know.
can't read sign language. I don't know.
I think
I don't like.
No one tells me shit.
Something to think about.
This is
I
this
think-
is bullshit though. Yeah, like if this guy's trying to fucking crack stick, just go to Pornhub, dude. You can just listen to it. Like,
Yeah.
you get with the times.
They-
you don't need to.
They
or go-
narrate the scene now, right? In Pornhub?
I don't know.
They
Yeah,
might.
they did that just for
I
this
mean,
lawsuit.
I mean, nothing against blind people, but they don't know what a titty even looks like. So what are you going to do for them?
Well, you don't know that. Not all blind people are blind from birth.
No, you walk them up to a bag of sand and be like, "This is what it feels like." So imagine what it looks like.
Yeah.
Or you have that one really good friend who's a girl. You got a good friend who's a girl. Like, hey, Janice, can I feel your tits later? I would love to know
But it's
the
a
shape
picture.
of them.
It's a picture. It's a movie.
Well, it's a screen.
video.
It's not even a picture.
Yeah, I mean, it's an image.
mean-
How you
Oh, you
can't
think he doesn't like
process-
to read the articles?
It could be for the articles, I guess.
he might as well sue the internet because I mean this is not going to stop at Playboy, man. You go to the next website, probably not too Braille
No,
friendly.
Playboy does it.
What do you mean?
They do narrating scenes. They narrate the whole scene.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but the Playboy
You can hear
channel,
that.
it's still like, I mean, this guy's just trying to beat off. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care what he says. That's all he's trying to do. If he just goes to Pornhub,
Who
he can just
narrates
listen.
it? Who narrates it?
It's a voice. Trust me. You go on there right now.
Trust me.
Just look up narrated scenes. It's the funniest thing. It's like Jane walks in topless.
Oh, it's like erotic novel just narrated?
Yes.
So are you watching blind porn?
It gets me going.
You know what? You're too lazy to go buy the erotic novel on tape. So you just fucking listen on Pornhub.
Exactly.
They should just listen to those, like, what are the AHSR?
AMSR or whatever.
So do you think just listening to the sound of people having sex is enough for a blind person to get aroused?
I would assume
And-
so.
When you're 12.
Yes. Absolutely.
The Pest, you know the movie The Pest?
John Leguizamo.
It's a great movie. He acts as a blind man in the beginning.
Yeah.
And he gets caught that he's not an actual blind man. And one of his lines is, blind, you lose one sense, you gain another, folks. And I wonder if that is the case, though. Like,
Yeah.
I wonder if since they can't see, if everything else is heightened.
Oh,
Yeah,
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 for
that's what I
sure.
always
I'm
said.
sure it is.
Like feel and
That scene in Ray. There's a scene in Ray. Ray Charles, blind guy, played piano. Scene in Ray. He's just sitting there talking to this lady, and he can hear a hummingbird.
Okay,
outside.
wait. So wait. If your sense of touch is heightened, do you think your penis is extra sensitive?
Could be.
No, you can only get so sensitive.
I think it's more of someone.
facts are facts.
I mean, you can only get so sensitive. It's just like the.
got super
It's just
dicks?
like humans can only be so fast.
Where do we stop the lawsuits, though, right? We got to draw a line somewhere and be like, hey, everything's for everybody.
he has to
We've
pick
talked
one.
about this before. If people who do these dumb lawsuits should go to jail.
Yeah.
We have talked about that.
We have. Mm-hmm.
Some judge approved this one, though.
What?
Yeah. There's going to be a class action.
Oh, Jesus.
So all the blind folks are coming after
Yeah.
Playboy.com?
All blind people are going to get a check, I assume.
The Playboy used to ride so high. Now they're just...
All right, brand my
Once
eyes
you
real
left.
quick.
That's awesome.
Diggs is looking to become a blind guy so he can get in a class action suit.
There's one thing that I wouldn't do to get money. I like my eyes a lot.
What's that?
Just get rid of
blind.
my
Yeah,
sight.
not being able to see is a huge nightmare for me personally.
No amount of money to be
I can
blind.
tell you get dressed in the dark every
That's
morning.
true.
He said,
Yeah, I do. I mean, my light bulb in my room doesn't work. So what do you want me to do?
what was it, September?
September, yeah. When I moved into the room, the light didn't work, and it still doesn't.
Yeah.
That was a big
Everything,
break.
Coming around.
everything that I would enjoy from being very wealthy would revolve around being able to see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's not much I could buy if I'm blind, I think.
So at one point in my life, I was blind. It was right in the middle of that LASIK surgery. And all of my life flashed in front of me. And by the end of the surgery, I was like, I think I could be blind forever. So many excuses
to not
a good
have to
point.
do stuff.
to a lot of things. Basically everything.
Yeah.
Basically, you got excuses.
Hey, can you help me move? No, I can't,
Can't
fucking see,
see.
so I can't.
Last week, before I got LASIK, would have loved to move for you.
I would have been there for you, man.
This week, can't see anything. You could just say, yeah, I could have, but it's excuse.
Hey,
That's,
can you give me a ride to the airport? Fuck you, man.
Yeah.
that's
Can't drive, dude.
I'll tell you what, I'll walk with you. You got to guide us. It would be tough to be blind, though. It would be. But I think we would adapt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a blind guy when I was in college who, like, typically when I see like someone who's blind who has like the stick, like they're always in like the walkways, they know where they're going. This fucking guy used to just wander in between cars and traffic. He was an asshole too, but I'm sure he's dead now. But I always wonder, like, what's the difference there? You know what I mean? Like, at what point?
Well, that's the Zito of blind guys.
But at what point does someone sit him down? They're like, dude, you can't just like fucking wander in between intersections. Like, just stay in
There
your
was
house.
a guy, Pat, you may have seen him on Diggs, you probably have. There was a guy in Oakland on Pitt's campus that was like that. A homeless guy who was blind, and he would just roam free through the campus, and it's like a busy city street campus.
But there's
And you're like,
nothing anybody can do about it.
no, because like
No.
you didn't like want to grab him and like direct them the right way because you don't just want to grab a blind person. They might know some type of
Well-
weird kung fu karate and hurt you.
And that's what
shit.
this guy, like, people would try to help him, and he would tell him to like fuck off. And be
Yeah.
like, all right, well, here,
But like I would see him,
There's a truck coming.
I would see him clearly walking into line with the building. I'm like, oh, he's gonna walk into the building, and even his stick doesn't help him enough. He walks right in the building. Like now, I feel like an asshole. What am I supposed to do?
I would just
get
love
it.
to have one of those sticks. I might just get one, just to have one, walk around with it.
By the way,
See how
Blind
people
Connor,
react.
not some bad content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, see you guys tomorrow then.
Sunglasses and a stick.
Joey, don't do it.
Why do you talk so loud? I'm blind. The senses are heightened.
My voice is so much louder because I can't see.
What did you say? There was another tweet you put out about you speaking so loud you can't hear. What?
Yeah, I think cool because Fox and Z, whenever we go home, me, Fox, and Z are just hanging out, and we're always talking. And I miss half of the
we?
conversation. Me, Z,
If
and
I
Fox.
say anything to Connor, the first thing I know that's coming out of his mouth is, huh? And then I got to fucking say it again. And it happens 20 times a night.
Yeah,
so
I
then
think
I just stop saying it.
I think I've just talked so loud my whole life that my ears are just fucking awful now.
You've driven yourself to being deaf.
Half deaf. I'm getting there.
And now he's driving us.
Well, no, I'm not driving you deaf. I'm driving you insane. There's a difference, okay?
Two for a little BOGO there. My mom's deaf in the ear that my dad slept on for a long time because she's literally deaf in one ear.
She wasn't born like with bad
No,
hearing
no,
in that
she's
ear?
gone deaf. So she'll sit in something. You can always tell what mood my mom is in if she sits with her ear that can hear towards the table or the ear that can't hear towards the table. It's awesome.
We were watching
Absolutely
American Ninja Warrior, and this guy fell off the one obstacle, and he did a complete somersault and landed right on his ear, and it popped his eardrum.
Same thing happened to you with the wave.
So I was like, that's what happened to Pat. And he was so sick, dude. He was on the ground. Like, one of the competitors was an ER doctor, had to come over and help him.
Okay, so what happened to him? What happened to him? He was sick. He couldn't stand up. Probably couldn't go to work the next
Threw off
day.
his equilibrium.
Hey,
Yeah.
That's what happened.
He was all fucked
I think I
up.
kicked in a college football game like a week later. I think it was like right before training camp when mine happened. I think.
As soon as it happened, I was like, oh, that's awesome.
That's what happened to Pat.
It's terrible, man.
I just pictured you on that beach, like, oh, guys, I'm fucked up.
Oh, I was screaming. I was like, oh. And then they put we thought it was water in there or whatever, so we put like that acid stuff.
Man,
and
like
it just
1,000 times worse.
I think it might have felt like that brand. It felt like it was on my brain.
Yeah,
I was like, and here we are, still dealing with it today. Did you see that video I reposted?
Yes. That's terrifying.
There was some sailors, some seamen in
Oh,
the
yeah,
Navy
yeah.
who started tweeting me. They're like, "Yeah, that's what we get jacked up about that stuff." I'm like,
Because they're so confident in their ship. Like, wouldn't you, if you knew your ship was that fucking tough and was going through those ways, wouldn't you be fucking jacked up too?
you know what? I didn't even think about looking at it that way. They're looking at that as like we
Let's
got the
fucking
baddest
go. Yeah,
ship
yeah.
in the world.
They're like
Still.
holding on, like let's fucking crush
First,
these waves.
I would piss myself.
Still,
first.
those fucking
'Cause
rogue
they're
waves
crazy.
were like 800 feet in the air.
I mean, you could sideswipe
Legit.
by one.
Yeah,
just
they're
fucked.
high.
And they were fucking laughing in there like, oh, this is awesome. I was like, what if the fucking glass shatters?
did.
You're all dead.
But there was no thought of that.
No.
Yeah, they know it's not
What
happening.
if
They
the
know
ship
nothing's
goes
going wrong.
capsized?
Yeah,
You're
that's why.
fucked.
That's
Right.
why you got to take them on, just like the Andrea Gale. You got to go
Yeah.
head on, so you don't get sideswiped.
That's also probably the most exciting thing they've seen in probably 8 months.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like a nice storm. They look forward to storms because
That's one thing I can remember. I've been on the USS Reagan, I think, and it was over. I don't know how. Salute to them, honestly. They go disappear for 8 months, basically, and live in a little jail cell underneath the water.
Could not do it,
with the
dude.
same people. It's a whole little city in there, and they're just in there. A lot of respect out to
Hats
the
off.
Navy.
Hats
yeah,
off.
for
That constant
sure.
beeping noise.
Actually,
Oh, God.
They all live,
I think that'd be nice to sleep to. The radar, the sonar, radar,
Doppler.
Doppler, all those. I bet you they have them all.
that's why they go crazy when they port. Like, they always get in trouble for fighting or fucking something. Because as soon as they port, they just get fucking wasted.
Lady
and they've
boys.
only been put up for a month in a fucking hole.
Yep.
That's what happens.
Yeah, I would too.
I probably fight a couple people. Yeah.
It's like when spring comes for us.
Finally out.
I would never be able to do that.
No.
Just to
So
be in
much
one
respect.
area for 8 months.
Think about the submarine guys that do the duty for
That's-
6 or 8 months.
That is bananas.
Fuck.
There's not enough Xanax in the world. I could do that.
No way.
Maybe
I didn't used to be.
I've tried this.
Not enough?
This Xanax stuff
In the world.
recently because I can't sleep at night. I'll tell you what. I understand why people get
Like it?
prescribed them. If I feel like a completely different person at night, like instead of like 2 or 3 hours of sleep, I'm like actually sleep for like 5 hours. It's like pretty nice.
Difference.
It's pretty nice.
Look
Good
into
night.
that.
Good night sleep makes all the difference.
6 hours out like a light. Half a Xan.
You don't get
13
enough
hours
sleep.
from Japan.
You come in, you find yourself distracted, you forget things. making stupid mistakes in the office.
Yeah.
Oh,
A quality night's sleep makes all the difference. The right mattress is the difference between resting and laying down, between a gold medal and a participation trophy. The Lisa mattress is the product of more than 30 years of experience in mattress engineering and hundreds of hours of testing. Over 300,000 happy Lisa sleepers agree that with the 3 foam layer providing cooling, pressure relief, body contouring, and support, the Lisa mattress gives them the restful sleep they need. And it ships right to your door.
That's nice.
Yep.
You ever been to a mattress store?
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Not good.
They have the creepiest salesmen of all time. They just can't wait for you to lay in that bed.
Speaking of ships,
Yeah. They're always trying to get you to lay down in there so when you leave, they can bury their nose in there just to take in your musk.
Nummies.
Not me. Not anymore. So try it risk-free for 100 nights and get $160 off and free shipping on a Lisa mattress at lisa.com/Heartland and enter the promo code Heartland at checkout. That's Lisa, LEESA.com/Heartland. Promo code Heartland. All right. It's time. We've been waiting for this segment. I think we have a really good one this time.
Oh yeah.
All right. So, I want to know.
I came up with a real Tuesday today.
Yeah. A story, if you will.
Yeah. Did you know the band who sings this song reached out to us?
that's what I was just thinking. I was just about to talk about. I've been watching this happen on the internet through my travels.
Yeah.
I've been enjoying it. They were even trolling people.
Yeah.
I like this band a lot.
They're
I think.
like, use our new song for one of your different segments. Well, maybe Congos.
Maybe write our intro song.
Oh, shit. It's up for grabs.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gonna have to be
I mean-
pretty good though.
Yeah.
Cumbersome is a fucking banger.
You're
Love
right.
the new one.
When
so
Zito
far.
doesn't cut short.
Congas.
Yeah.
Good band.
Good band. We like this.
Respect.
Good band.
Well, they've been tagged. They've been tagged about 1 million times in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I assume that's more action than they normally
They
get.
were finally like, what's going on over here?
Backhanded compliment.
All right. I want to know. You're asked, here's the situation. You're asked to write a script for a movie starring Liam Neeson, Channing Tatum.
Oh, I should have read this before.
hey, you're gonna have time before it gets
Bro, I am so sorry I didn't do that.
It's all right.
It's all
We get
right.
it. So it stars Liam Neeson, Channing Tatum, The Rock, Jennifer Lawrence, Charlize Theron, Will Smith, Tom Cruise, and Jonah Hill. What's the movie about? What are each of their roles, and what's the name of the movie?
So I'd like to dig a little bit into how we figure out these questions. How does Todd? What happened? You took vitamins. You're laying at home.
Yep. Mine's-
And you think of this.
Oh, those are cool actors and actresses.
That question is one of the most
dude.
detailed, hilarious questions I've ever heard in my
I
life.
saw it today and was like, this is going to be a whole page or
Yeah, yeah. It's
Couldn't
gonna
have had like 3. Had to go the full billing here.
be- Oh yeah, because 3's too easy.
There's no
to fit
budget
people
left for
together.
the special effects.
It's
It's all casting.
I'm gonna enjoy
all
our
right.
guys' movies.
That's why. That's why location
I
is
think
key
you are.
in a movie like
I think
this.
you are.
This is quite the
I don't know
ensemble.
who they all are though.
All right, so
That's
Liam,
The
Liam
Rock.
Neeson's from Taken.
I know the most of them.
The
The
Rock,
You know Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum,
Yep.
The Rock. Jennifer Lawrence from Hunger Games, the chick from Hunger Games.
Jayla.
Jennifer Lawrence.
What's the Eagles movie with Brad?
Silver Linings.
Oh
Playbook.
yeah, I do know
American
her. Yep.
Hustle.
With
Yeah.
Bradley Cooper.
Charlize Theron played the female serial killer in that.
That one threw
She.
me off.
Yeah.
That's a she.
Charlize.
I didn't know.
See, I thought it was a Theron. I thought it was Charlie Theron.
Charlize
Theron.
Theron.
Yeah.
Got it.
That one threw me off a little,
hot.
but it's
All
fine.
right.
Yeah, she's smart.
And then Will Smith, obviously greatest actor of all time. Tom
Oh,
Cruise
loser.
Tom Cruise.
from Mission Impossible, and Jonah Hill.
Yeah.
We got it.
Big, small,
everybody.
either or.
Either or.
Either or.
Either, yeah. You get the pick.
In mine, I think he's heavy.
Mine, I have Skinny Jonah in mind.
Okay.
Just a little forewarning.
Why'd the chicken cross the road? Because he wanted to be a little fitness, get in shape. Didn't he do that whole thing?
Yes. Yeah, he did.
Jonah Hill did
Yep.
when he was getting body shame for being skinny.
Yep.
Yeah.
That poor guy.
I get it.
All right, so Diggs, you got all those characters?
Yeah,
What's the movie about? What are each of their roles? And what's the name of the movie?
I added one too. I added ScarJo. Just let everybody know.
Oh, wait. That wasn't
Scarlett
part of the
Johansson.
rules.
Easy. Hey, take it easy, okay?
Listen, Todd's only allowed to add and take people out of the movie.
Okay. The name of the movie is definitely maybe a Jurassic Shooter Thunder Gun.
All right. Jurassic Shooter Thunder Gun.
Definitely maybe a Jurassic Shooter Thunder Gun.
Okay.
Definitely, maybe is part of the title, right?
Yeah.
Sounds like a lot of questions going in.
Yeah.
The movie stars Channing Tatum as the main character, Lieutenant Pete Allen Swagger. Opening scene is Pete sitting on a bench with his daughter, Charlie. Charlie, you ask? We will get back to that because it's a guy's name.
Staring.
On the bench, Charlie is asking who her mom is. This allows the opportunity for us to flash back and recall all the potential candidates for the mother. Lieutenant Pete Allen Swigger has lived a ridiculous life that has put him in many wild situations to find love and have a child, Charlie. The first situation being he was a Marine Scout sniper where he tragically lost his scout during a Black Ops mission in Terra Lingua, which led him to retiring to the mountains. Liam Neeson, a.k.a. Dr. Ron Mammond, needed a man like Pete Allen Swigger, as Dr. Ron Mammond was worried that there was going to be an assassination attempt on his life because Big Zoo did not like that he was building an island for dinosaurs that would put Big Zoo out of business.
Big Zoo, of course.
During his time working with Dr. Mammond, he fell in love with his partner that Mammond brought in to protect him as well. Her name was Katniss Everclean, played by J-Law. She was as skilled with a bow as he was as sniper. While they were making love one day, Mammond was killed, and they could never forgive themselves. Katniss was so distraught she threw herself into the raptor pen and took her life. Oh, no. Pete was so distraught that he moved to Da Nang in Vietnam to work the poppy fields for a drugs cartel named Flaming Dragon. The leader of this cartel
How
was
do you guys have this much time?
Well, I mean,
Oh, you think this took time?
Please continue.
This didn't take time. This has been in my mind for...
This is one of the best descriptions of a movie I've ever heard.
The leader of this cartel was a ginormous man named Toro, The Rock. Toro took...
This is a real movie?
Toro took Pete Allen Swigger under his wing and made him his right-hand man, touched by Pete's past. Toro had a beautiful daughter that the cartel called Bonita Gato. Pete called her Ita. Ita is played by Charlize Theron. They fell deeply in love until one day a group of mercenary soldiers came in looking for a diamond, a blood diamond that was hidden in the camp by a man long ago. The man who was now a soldier disguised as a dude living as another dude. A soldier disguised as a dude living as another dude was named Muhammad All-Eye, played by Will Smith. During the raid, Muhammad All-Eye called for a plane strike, which killed Ita and Toro. Pete Allen Swigger, being filled with rage, could only do one thing. He beat Muhammad All-Eye with his fist until All-Eye didn't know who he was anymore and died.
Too soon. Too soon.
That wasn't enough, though. He needed to know who the strike pilot was, so he joined the Naval Academy to find out who the pilot was that killed his precious Ita. He joined the academy and quickly rose as to one of the top fighter pilots in the Navy, and was sent to the prestigious Top Gun. Once he got to Top Gun, he was assigned his radar intercept officer, Moose. That's Jonah Hill, who would fly with him on every mission, and his flight maneuver critique officer, Joanna Blackdoe, who's ScarJo, who critiqued his missions. Pete Allen Swigger eventually let Moose and Joanna in the secret of why Pete was in the Navy, and they joined the mission to find out who killed Ita. Moose got too close to the truth and was murdered by the best of the best pilots, Viper, played by Tom Cruise,
I have no clue.
who was also the pilot who dropped the bombs on Ita. Pete Allen Swigger had no idea what to do with his flight partner Moose dead, but he did know he had to get back in that jet to take down Viper.
Yeah.
The movie ends with Joanna Blackdoe coming up to Pete and saying, "I'll fly with you." And Pete says, "You can fly?" She says, "Oh, I can fly. My call sign is Charlie." And that's his daughter's name. And that's who the mom is.
Well, you laid out the whole movie for
That
sure.
type of writing, you don't come by.
Incredible.
No, no.
What's the runtime on that movie?
15 hours.
2:30.
7 hours.
2 days.
A tight 2:30.
It's basically my favorite rom-com, definitely maybe, but with Jurassic Park, Shooter, Tropic Thunder, and Top Gun.
Yeah.
And Blood Diamond.
And Blood Diamond. I snuck Blood Diamond.
Had to.
Didn't know how to get Muhammad All-Eye in there.
All right, Nick, your turn.
That was man.
That was quite the.
That was wild.
I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't.
I don't know how
that
you
was in
get
depth.
there. I don't know how you get there. What happened? And how do we get to that?
Sober, too. Pretty sober. Whatever that.
All right, Nick.
All right, my movie is called The Ring of Fire.
Oh,
Okay, and it's about the super volcano under Yellowstone.
Oh, fuck.
The Rock is retired Special Forces soldier Christian Fu Matuma Fala.
Yes.
Fu, as he's affectionately called, is living the good life in his hometown of Hawaii, helping out his wife, Charlize Theron, who's the world's leading volcanologist, but has been exiled from the community.
Makes sense.
Her data and research had been tampered with before presenting at a giant geology and climate summit that ended up costing the United Nations billions in dollars. It turns out the technology was really being used by evil mastermind and phony, fraudulent douche Will Smith. Played by himself, he had the data tampered with to convince the United Nations to finance the tech, but to meet his own secret evil needs.
Hey, man.
He's changed the Earth's climate to be able to control the weather for more realistic effects in his movies because they've been bombing so bad, and his son's bullshit music videos.
What is this? What just happened? This is what? This is a movie?
Yeah, it's a good one. Will has been cheating on his wife Jada with Tom Cruise, and they are conspiring to hand over control of the weather technology to the Scientology community. Turns out this tech is disrupting the Earth's magnetic core, in turn activating the supervolcano underneath of Yellowstone.
This is incredible.
When Fu's wife, Charlize Theron, Elena Honeymelons, discovers this, she and Fu head to Yellowstone to try and stop the volcano and save their daughter, Candy Rumpenstuff, played by Jennifer Lawrence, who has been vacationing there.
Candy!
Meanwhile, Fu sends out word to a former European ally in the Special Forces, Atticus Kane, played by Liam Neeson. He squirrel suits into the Scientology compound in L.A., snaps Will Smith's neck. Jonah Hill, Gibson Hosenbagger, is a low-level computer analyst who learns of the plans of the cult of Scientology and decides to help Atticus Kane by freeing the only man with the power to defeat Tom Cruise, played by himself, and gain access to the algorithm to power off the tech. Alex McCord, played by Channing Tatum, was one of the cult's top scientists, but his rebellious nature, dashing good looks, and sweet, sweet hips had him turned into Tom Cruise's personal sex slave.
Sweet, sweet hips.
Atticus Kane and Hosenbagger free Alex, transmit the information to Fu and Honeymelons, who were able to shut down the tech just in time to save the world.
Nice.
Wow.
All right.
Okay, great movie there. I think you kind of
private
slandered
agenda.
a couple
Yeah.
people.
Nah.
Yeah.
It's kind of your own
You're
little...
accusing my movie of being biased.
I think...
I think it's very objective.
That's wild.
And Will Smith's just a bad guy. It's not biased.
But he played himself, though.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
Yeah.
Well, you know. You never know.
We had to make the most out of his acting.
Hollywood takes long turns.
That's why social media crushes, though. I mean, maybe it's true.
All right, Tito, what do you got?
Got a team full of people writing
No
for you.
genre for my movie, but it's called The Replaceables. It's a group of DJs, The Replaceables, are sent to Boulder, Colorado to look for the Barney Haas. Or the Barney Haas is looking for a girl. Her name is Jennifer Lawrence.
Okay.
What's going on, dude?
The only recollection he has of this beautiful woman is that she had a tattoo on her shoulder, and she talked about the bed that she stole from her roommate, Charlize Theron, back in Boulder, Colorado.
I don't follow.
You're wrong for this making. You're right. Zeno, did you write this like with pencil?
Yeah. Barney is accompanied with his friend, Lee Christmas, that's fat Jonah Hill, and Kale Caesar, that's Liam Neeson.
Okay.
Kale was only brought because he didn't stop talking about how he had a very particular set of skills. On the way to Boulder, they ran into some road bumps like rival DJs. Toll Rhodes is Tom Cruise, and his brother Hazard Rhodes, The Rock. Editor note, they are also searching for the beautiful woman. And only one man knows where the whereabouts of said beautiful woman is. And it's the genie. The genie knows. And he is Will Smith.
All right. Nice.
Zeno,
That was
incredible.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good.
Zeno, they're rude for making you do that.
I didn't want to read.
Evan, did you have time?
Yeah, I did one. Just real quick,
nice.
though. I would just throw them into a celebrity version of the Hunger Games.
Nice.
And so I just went through who's going to die.
All right.
Jonah Hill definitely dies first because he's chubby.
Wow.
Channing Tatum and Jennifer Lawrence.
You could have casted skinny Jonah Hill.
No, not this one. Channing Tatum and Jennifer Lawrence, they fall in love, but unfortunately, Channing dies due to illness, which means Jennifer Lawrence has to kill herself for love.
yep.
Of course.
Yeah.
She died herself. I think she killed herself for love of mine too.
Okay, good.
It's a good motif.
Classic for her.
The Rock, he thinks this is the WWE. He doesn't understand this is real. So he goes out into the middle, tries to cut a promo. Bang, dead. Rock's gone.
CTE.
Liam Neeson, he's old as shit, so he just dies from old age. Tom Cruise dies after trying to show off, doing all of his stunts and shit, falls out of a tree, dead.
All right.
And then I didn't know who this Charlie girl was, so yeah, she's dead. Yeah, she's just dead. And then that leaves one person, the Ultimate Warrior, Hunger Games champion, Of course, Will Smith.
You piece of shit.
Of
That's
course.
what I'm talking about, Foxy.
Yeah.
Hey, Foxy, that movie.
Yes, sir.
That movie is a heater, bro.
Celeb Hunger Games coming soon.
That's right.
Like The Rock would ever die and Will Smith would live.
Well, he thought it was WWE.
It was. He didn't know.
He didn't
Will
know.
Smith was actually
He was out of his
encouraging him.
element.
Yep.
Will Smith was encouraging him to go do it.
He's cutting a promo.
He was-
Bang.
Will Smith was like, "That's funny," because it probably was, and then so Will Smith had to survive for The Rock, actually.
and that's why he's the champion.
I like it. I like it a lot. It's got a good, way better ending than Nick's. Ty.
You didn't deserve that.
All
I
right.
don't think so.
I'm gonna go ahead and go through the synopsis first, and then I'll go with the cast because
Okay.
I don't want to
Okay.
jumble it down here. So we got two warring bands of outlaws in the Wild Wild West
Okay.
bid for the right to bring in the quickest draw and most accomplished killer in the entire Nevada territory
Nice.
for a train robbery job that'll get them out of the game once and for all.
Oh, nice.
After choosing his side and going through with the robbery, things go terribly wrong, at which point he is betrayed, shot, and left for dead.
Okay.
After being arrested by lawmen, he is sentenced to hang. Upon hearing the news, two local prostitutes with knowledge of his betrayal help break him out of prison and fill him in on all the things he was unaware about of the previous gang he was in. We come to find that it was actually a setup from the beginning. No. It wasn't two warring gangs, but one large gang that knew they needed his services to complete the train robbery. With the help of the prostitutes, he sets out across the West to find and kill every member of the gang one by one and find where the gold from the botch job is located.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
What follows is a lot of blood, a lot of retribution from poker game murders, sinking some large river boats, and having men drawn and quartered. The film
Nice.
culminates in a massive saloon shootout with the remaining three members of the gang who are now proprietors of the saloon.
That's good word.
After putting a bullet in the head of his last enemy, he digs up the remaining gold and decides to start a brothel with his two bottom bitches who he has fallen in love with. And that's the end of it.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Love that.
So we
I want
got-
to see that.
Thank
Oscar.
You, Todd. Thank you, Todd. So we got Liam Neeson as Archibald McGee, he's the leader of the gang.
Nice.
Tom Cruise, Rufus Lynch, second in command, often referred to as the meanest sumbitch in all 5 territories. The Rock is running Buffalo. He's the muscle of the group, uses mostly hatchets, knives, and axes. He's basically just your
Sweet.
prototypical engine in these old movies.
Yeah.
Channing Tatum, Butch Carson.
Problematic.
Yeah, a little bit, you know. The charmer and long range weapons expert. We got Will Smith, who's playing Willard Smith. He's the demolitions expert. Charlize Theron and Jennifer Lawrence are the two prostitutes, obviously. Gertrude Billings and Ada Clementine. And then Fat Jonah Hill is Virgil Caine, the quickest gun in the West.
Sweet.
Wow, that's awesome.
And it's called Quick Draw.
Nice. He just fucking made a real movie.
Yeah, that's what Ty
That's what
does.
Ty does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Just made
afraid
a real
this would
movie
happen.
right there.
That's what Ty does. It was a good question.
Yeah. Real movie.
Yeah. That's a really good movie.
Now we can make that movie. When we
see.
get
Dump that, Zito.
We'll see.
All right, Bustakana.
All right, this is not a real movie. My movie is about Jennifer Lawrence and Charlize Theron, each of whom are married to 3 men.
Oh.
3 men each.
Nice.
Jennifer Lawrence is married to Channing Tatum, Liam Neeson, and Jonah Hill.
Okay.
And Charlize Theron is married to Tom Cruise, The Rock, and Will Smith.
Okay.
The two are best friends, and their whole entire lives they grew up and they said, hey, we should both marry 3 people each.
Okay.
Instead of just one, because that's stupid. Kind of like a reverse Mormonism here.
Okay.
Okay. Until one day, while vacationing with all of their husbands in Hawaii, the two decide, you know what? Maybe we don't want 3 husbands anymore. We just want 1 each. So while they are vacationing in Hawaii, but really it's a setup, they decide to hold the husband games that nobody is aware of. These are the husband games.
Yeah.
The games consist of listening, sleeping, and cooking. The listening portion requires immense strength, as each man must listen to both Jennifer Lawrence and Charlize Theron bitch at you for 20 minutes about absolutely nothing. Through intense trials, both Liam Neeson and Tom Cruise couldn't make it. Cruise's last line is, that mission was in fact impossible. And Liam Neeson, well, he hops on a plane to Alaska to go save his son, who's trapped by a bunch of drug cartel members.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
that's coming out soon. All 4 men left. All 4 men that are left pass the sleeping trials. I mean, it's easy. Jonah Hill almost gets eliminated because he had terrible farting in his sleep. However, Jennifer Lawrence also farts in her sleep. Doesn't matter. She doesn't care. Cooking trials were pretty simple. However, Channing Tatum burnt his breakfast, leading to him being eliminated, and an intense brotherly hug and womanly kiss between him and Jonah Hill. Will Smith was so busy giving a motivational speech into his phone that he actually forgot about the custard he was cooking in the competition and he lost the cooking battle to The Rock.
Dork.
Yeah, what an
Classic
idiot.
Will.
Stupid phone. All that was left now was Jennifer Lawrence, Jonah Hill, and Charlize Theron in The Rock. So you might think, hey, look, we're about to sail off into the sunset, right? Everyone's got their one husband. No, wrong. That's when both women say, you know what? We don't want a husband each. We just want to share one husband. So then, yeah, I know. It's a dark comedy if you can't tell. So then The Rock is like, okay, well, it's fat Jonah Hill. I'm going to fuck this guy up. He starts charging at him like form, tackle, spear shit.
Okay.
Oh, Jonah Hill. This is fat Jonah Hill. Hold on, this is from War Dog's fat Jonah Hill.
Okay.
He pulls out a Glock, boom, right between the nose of, right into the nose of The Rock. Rock falls over like a hump of shit. He's dead. Yeah, he shot The Rock. Jonah Hill did. I know. It was fucking bananas, this movie. All right, where are we right now? Okay. There's a long silence after Jonah Hill shoots The Rock, and he says, you know what? Fuck this. And he shoots Jennifer Lawrence and Charlize Theron, after deciding that their trials were bananas. Jonah then goes and finds Channing Tatum, who's crying in front of a massive ice cream shop. The two embrace and decide to spend the rest of their lives in Hawaii, laughing from cabana to cabana and staying in the resort suite forever. The movie title? Big Gay Jump Street.
I like that. I like that.
Dark comedy. There's a lot of laughing, but also a lot of crying.
All right. I like it. All right.
Mine's the Truman Show.
Nice.
They're all just in there living. Just film it.
That's pretty good. Boom.
Thank you.
It instantly takes over the world.
It's my movie. It's my movie. 24/7. Just it's a 24/7 movie.
Nice.
I'd watch it.
That would make the most money out of all of them.
I wouldn't watch it.
These people living in a house together? Shit.
I don't know if they're in a house. Just in general.
In a city, a little town.
No, wherever they are. We just have like PIs following them around with cameras. Drones flying over their heads. Yeah, just 24/7.
TMZ Live-esque.
No, just Truman Show like.
You're inside their life. They don't know it though, right?
Yeah,
They
Like
don't
you
know
can
it?
get into a camera and
No,
like
no.
they're just watching from
Truman
each
Show.
camera.
Truman Show, yeah, Truman Show. Yeah, yep. But just the whole world.
Yeah. No
So
matter
it's
where they go.
Biodome,
Yes.
but the whole world.
Yeah.
Simple,
right.
easy movie, low budget.
Yeah, I love it. Mine is an action thriller. Jonah Hill's a Russian gangster who kidnaps retired CIA operative Liam Neeson because he killed his brother. Jennifer Lawrence and Charlize Theron are deadly assassins that work for Jonah Hill. The Rock is a deaf mute, because I don't think he can pull off a Russian accent, who serves as Jonah Hill's personal bodyguard and top enforcer.
He was South African there for a while.
Then Jennifer Lawrence and Charlize Theron lure Liam Neeson in at a bar, drug his drink, take him back to a hotel room where he thinks he's going to have a threesome, but instead The Rock knocks him out and kidnaps him. After that, Jennifer Lawrence and Charlize Theron don't have much to do with the plot. They just have sex a bunch with each other. So they're just always in the background, just kind of getting it on in the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
Channing Tatum is Liam Neeson's son, who instead of following in his father's footsteps becomes a competitive food-eating champion. When he learns of his father's kidnapping, he solicits the help of his dad's former special ops teams members, Will Smith, the explosive specialist, and sniper, and Tom Cruise, who's a hand-to-hand and close quarters combat expert. With their help, Tatum tracks down his dad, and the rest of the movie is those three going to war with Jonah Hill's entire syndicate, intermixed with periodic sex scenes between Jennifer Lawrence and Charlize Theron.
Nice.
Oh, and Steven Seagal has a cameo in it, because in one of the scenes where Channing Tatum and Tom Cruise and Will Smith are sneaking through an alley to go break into this warehouse, they walk by Steven Seagal, who is giving some homeless dude a hand job under a blanket. And the movie's called Fuck Steven Seagal.
So that's why you made this I Want to Know? That's
It all comes around.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Yeah. All right, we got it.
Nice movies. We got like 6 in here.
Yeah, a lot of movie ideas.
7, I think.
All we need is those people to agree to star in it.
I think mine's kind of more of a show. But it's
It's a moneymaker.
A show that is a movie.
it's a movie.
Yeah.
It's a show that
Foxy's
is a movie.
kind of sucked.
No, I thought yours was good, Foxy.
Yeah, I thought it was good too.
That was really
Well,
good.
I mean, just because of the Will Smith.
Will Smith's the
That's why he
people's
didn't like
champion.
it, yeah.
That's why he's the Hunger Games.
anyone-
No,
champion.
The Rock is the people's
I don't
champion.
think Will
Nah,
Smith's
not in
the
this one.
people's.
Has anyone seen Robot Chicken on
Yeah.
a late night cartoon?
I've
Adult
seen it, but
Swim?
I've never really
That's what
watched it.
Zito's reminded me of.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
It's a wild.
It's Adult Swim, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Adult Swim.
Yeah.
It's like a 15-minute cartoon.
I have
show.
a really creative
Wasn't
brain.
I on one of those one time?
Yeah, you were.
What was it?
shit.
Oh, was it the one show?
It was the fat guy who makes picks and stuff like that.
Yeah, and he has a lady here.
Yep.
It's a cartoon, but it's an animation.
Oh, that's right.
It was a wild
Yeah,
show.
I forget what
it
it
was
is.
a wild. That was the first time in my life I was on a show where I was like, "This is hilarious. This is absolutely hilarious."
I can't even remember what it was.
Because they called me. The conversation before, like them putting me on, is with just like a very normal human. And in my head, I'm thinking it's the same guy that's about to talk, and then he just goes into a full character. It's
absurd.
It was awesome. It
It was
honestly,
Pigskin Wizard.
Pigskin Wizard.
Yeah, that was the name of the show. It was like the Carl guy from Aqua Teen
Tell
Hunger
you
4.
what, man.
Dude, it was fucking incredible. It was.
Those shows are hysterical. You get pretty vitamin up and you watch Robot Chicken, you will piss yourself for hours.
They're quick too. That
Yeah,
thing
they're
was
like 12
quick.
minutes, yeah.
It's genius.
Thank you for the compliment, Diggs.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Yeah, it's genius. He said.
I did.
Yeah.
I really did.
Zito's a genius. You're a genius.
Zito thought.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
It means
We have
a
the
lot.
best listeners of the podcast universe. They want answers. They have questions. Zito. Let's give it to them.
Riddle me this, riddle me that.
Remember, there are no stupid questions, just stupid people.
Excuse me. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers?
I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Diggs. Question number one.
Question number one, Todd. If you were stranded on a remote island with cannibalistic inhabitants, which member of the Heartland crew would you want with you to help you survive the longest?
It's a good one.
I'll do this one. Pat for sure, because out of all you guys, he's going to be the best fighter. No
Thanks,
doubt.
man.
He helped me
Appreciate that. That
fight
means
off
a
the
lot.
Cannibals.
Diggs, you got a good arm bar though. So
Yeah.
Oh, so I'll let you go. I'll let you go.
But if I had to
So
go,
good it used to be my password.
yeah. But if I had to go on and pick each one of you, this would be the reasons I might pick the rest of you as an honorable mention if Pat's not available.
I appreciate that, guys.
Maybe Connor, because they might think he's so much fun that he should keep us around for entertainment purposes. Like,
Yep.
oh, this guy
Like
knows how to party.
like Simple Jack?
Yeah, we kind of like the vibe he's
Yep,
throwing
just
here.
like Simple Jack,
Just keep
yeah.
these guys around, chase things up.
Simple Jack.
Tropic Thunder. They keep them.
Got it.
Yeah, just to be simple, Jack. Maybe Nick or Bailey, because I think between the two of them, they could maybe engineer some way for us to communicate with the outside world.
Smart.
Put out a call for help.
Sounds hard.
Smart. He's a master's. He's got a
Like a
master's.
radio out of a coconut or something, you
He's got a
know?
master's. Gator.
Yeah, surely. Yeah.
Gator could probably figure it
Yeah.
out.
That right up.
Maybe Diggs, because he'd be good at making booby traps,
I thought you
I
were going to say
think.
nothing. But yeah.
No, you're always thinking of these ridiculous booby traps and
Yeah.
stuff, which would probably work on an island full of cannibals.
I'm a big booby trap guy.
Yeah. Maybe Evan.
What have I missed? Have you been talking about booby traps?
Nope.
All the time.
Big booby trap guy.
He just wants to booby trap something. Maybe Ty, because there'd be a lot of boring pauses in between running from cannibals where we're just hiding and having to be quiet or whatever, or like in a cave. And I feel like I could just pick his brain about movies the entire time. So it might be the most
Nice.
entertaining in the downtime. But
Yeah,
maybe,
it's because like you're watching the movies.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a lot of insight.
You could also get advice from movies that are similar to running away from cannibals
there it is.
from Ty.
He would fucking know everything.
He would
He's
know.
like, you know why I worked in this movie when they were running from the cannibals? And then we, fuck yes. All right.
And nope, they tried it in this movie. It
Yeah.
didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't work. We have to do this
Yeah.
if we want to live.
Yeah.
Exactly. Maybe Evan, because I feel like the daughter of the cannibals chief might want to fuck you real bad. Nice. So we could use her to talk her dad and letting us live if you marry.
But he
I like
won't,
that.
and then he
I
won't
like
fuck her, which won't cause any trouble between the chief and you guys.
Then we survive.
Everybody survives.
yeah. Other than that, Zito, because when it comes down to it, he just looks more delicious than I do.
I chose Zito.
Okay.
And I went with the old adage of you don't have to be faster than the bear,
Yes.
or in this case, the cannibals. You just have to be faster than the next closest person. Yep. So I went with Zeke.
I think I
And
still beat you in that race, though.
no, maybe.
Surprise, motherfucker!
I'll race you right now, you motherfucker.
Maybe
I was
40
gonna say
pounds ago.
you might have had me with quick feet, Zeke, but this ain't that.
Quick feet Zeet's back. 40 pounds over is quick feet Zeet. You lose it when you lose weight.
Zeet's just saying February 1st. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Is that what you're thinking, Zeke?
It's going down.
Plus, you'd feed them cannibals for weeks.
Big weight loss challenge.
Big weight loss change.
After the first of the year.
January 1st.
We got trainers now too.
Still me and Zito and Diggs in it?
Yeah.
All right. And Connor's my trainer. Who's your trainer?
Managers.
Manager?
Trainers or
Yeah.
trainers.
Managers.
I'm Zito's manager.
Yeah.
I'm not his trainer.
Manage.
I might hire some.
Connor's my manager.
Hey, I'm going to manage your training. So.
Yeah. All right. And who's your manager? Nick.
By the way, I feel very good that the person I hire to manage Zito's training.
Is it?
I hope it's somebody who's going to bring a lot of energy into this place. I'm gonna try to get Barwis to come up.
Nice.
Zito is about to hate his life.
That's fine, Nick. While they're working out over here, we'll just do the same workouts over there.
That's right.
There's 10
You just
grand
stay
on
the
the line.
course.
Yeah.
You got
There's
this.
10 grand on the line.
I'll be honest, there's never been 10 grand in my bank account at one point in my life.
Well, it's going to be 9,999.
Yeah, taxes.
Yeah,
reasons.
okay, good. I'll send that paperwork.
Okay,
9,999.
there's never been that amount either.
Just keep $1 in there.
What are the
Get
trainers
this thing
do?
to 10K. What's
I'll
that?
give you.
Managers get a
trainers get?
percentage,
Yeah,
I
you'll get a
assume.
percentage.
Just like a fighter's got to pay his
Hey,
man.
Yeah,
I don't want-
20% cut.
I don't want a percentage. I just want to win. I want you to be healthy, Todd. That's what I want.
Listen to this, Tony Robbins.
That's what I want.
That's the pub way, Connor. That's the pub way.
Oh, yeah, the pub way lies about stuff, too.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I can't wait to buy a whole bar for the whole pub.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Team Zito.
Whoa.
I'm on Team Zito, by the way.
What do you want me to do? Not help Todd? You don't want Todd to be healthy?
You can't live in the pub for the whole January.
All right. Well, that's not going to happen.
I got an
But-
extra bedroom. He can stay at my house.
Oh.
No. That you're
Zito,
done.
as your manager,
dog's
hey,
too
don't
big.
fucking talk to my guy like that.
Hey, don't talk to my guy like that. All right? What you fucking watch it do?
This is going to be a fun month.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Is it percentage or is it pounds?
Percentage.
I think it should be pound.
So we figured it out.
No, we already decided. Zito.
As our weights stand right now, it's equally percentage-wise. I lose 15. That's equal to 18 for Diggs and 20 for Zito.
Okay.
So,
I'm losing 50, so you guys better catch up.
but I might come in a lot fucking fatter
Hey!
for weigh-in day.
I mean, a lot,
Yeah, I need you to feed the beast.
Hey,
I ate 4 pork chops yesterday and like 2 bowls of rice.
Not that you wouldn't have done that. You put on 48 pounds. In there.
I've been playing this weight challenge for a while now.
Zito is the reigning champ.
Yeah, he is.
Both in percentage and pounds lost.
We figured it out earlier. I was 12.1% lost, and he was 12.9. So it was pretty fucking close.
That was close.
What was it? 12.1 and 12.9?
Ooh.
See, in my head, that's 0.8 difference. Pounds
Yeah,
is only
that
2.
was the 0.69 I was talking about.
You said 4.
Yeah.
4.6.
Yeah, 4.9, I think, maybe. Yeah,
It was
4.
for that. I won for that 0.69%.
That was
of
based
course.
off of me losing, I thought 28. I don't know if it was 30.
Yeah.
Was it 30?
I thought you lost 31.
I lost
I
33.
remember 203 being the number.
I don't know.
It was a hell of a race.
Yeah.
Still
It's
a
gonna
lot
be-
of weight lost.
But we are encouraging everyone to participate. You're not involved in the cash. but-
Hold on.
What?
No, because we won't be able to
don't
have
know
the
if they're
validity
cheating.
of
Yeah.
the video.
Yeah.
Because there used to be guys that used to try to do shit in the
yeah.
weigh-ins to
Yeah.
get. Because even if you videotape it, and I know you probably wouldn't cheat. There's people that would definitely hustle that.
Right.
I was
Oh,
about to
yeah.
open that up to everybody for the 10 grand there, but that's impossible. We'd get schemed so fast.
So
A good editor would be able to make that thing like 10 pounds without us even noticing.
Exactly.
You're trying to
for
get
sure.
Diggs to put pots and pans around his neck last time.
Just flaking around.
Yeah.
True.
All right, Zito, who you taking to Cannibal Island?
So I started off, I only picked 2. So Todd, I picked you because I feel like before there was like electricity, you knew like the and then
Pat your face.
and then I chose Diggs. I feel like our brains together could like make a very, very elaborate plan,
Like
and we
one
could get out
brain.
of there. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. all right.
When to become one.
Foxy.
Yeah, I picked Zito for the same reasons Todd and Nick did. The faster reason, and I mean, between me and Zito.
Hey, Z, you're slower than Foxy, too?
I think I got some legs on him too.
I mean, if you're going to eat someone, between me and Zito.
Yeah,
he
like
looks like a
flavor wise,
better
yeah,
meal.
I've put more
I don't know,
portillos in my
Zito.
mouth.
I once watched you race the slowest human in this office and lose.
Yeah.
That was slow feed Zito. I lost too much weight. You gotta have like it's all about inertia.
I knew you were going to say that word, and it scares me. to hear that.
You're in there?
Yeah.
You guys are already becoming one.
I know.
One brain.
We do really rally around each other during this competition because it's like we
You're
both miserable.
You're both miserable.
Yeah, like Todd, you're going to be a part of the misery.
Hey,
No.
I looked back to
1 month,
the
right?
last day of your guys' weight loss challenge.
That video was scary to watch.
You guys look incredible.
Yeah.
You guys look really
That's
good.
very exciting, actually.
You looked really good.
Legit.
Yeah.
Summer's coming around. I can't wait to have the beach body.
Because what was it? Was that the day that I was chewing out Hugh?
No. I just went back for
The weight loss challenge video
Yes.
that you put together.
Yes.
That weighing. I was
Yeah.
wondering how I saw the video.
Yes.
Because I did see Diggs in that video.
and he looked good.
Saw myself without a shirt on in that video. I was, oh my god.
Yeah.
30 days of misery, worth it.
Yeah, it's very worth it actually.
You think so?
Yeah.
Then how come? Because I'm battling this thing right now. Because I just went through a heavy keto diet for the last like 5-6 weeks, and then now I don't really have anything big planned here for all my stuff. I got like a month and a half, 2 months. I'm like thinking about like, should I try to just stay in shape? Is it worth me not eating? And then I walked last night into the house and there's an apple pie sitting there from Thanksgiving. I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
We're in eating season.
Yeah.
It's hard.
You can't be
not
skinny
to-
now.
I think
you'll
you go
freeze to
middle of
death.
the road for
Did you
this
see that
month.
picture of Weatherford?
Dude, he's
Did you see that
Animal.
picture of Weatherford?
He doesn't count.
What does he do?
His entire life must revolve around looking like
Works
that.
out 8
It
hours
has
a
to.
day.
He, how do you have that much time? I mean,
Or energy.
Or
Yeah.
energy.
Yeah,
It's just
energy's the
energy. Yeah.
Him and he looks better than I think The Rock. He looks better than The Rock right now. Better, I mean,
More toned.
bigger.
Yeah.
He looks bigger, stronger, and faster.
Rock was eating an entire
I was gonna- yeah.
pizza.
Pineapple pizza.
Yeah, he'd be in better shape if he didn't eat like 50 pounds of sushi on his cheat days.
By the way, him posting his cheat days is my favorite thing.
Fucking
I've ever seen.
ridiculous.
I would like him to give me a heads up when we're taking cheat days. I'm like, yo, Rock, whatever you're doing, I'd like to do. Can you give me like just a night before, like, hey, big cheat day coming tomorrow? Like, yeah, Rock, thank you.
Notice in his caption it was like, my trainer said I have to.
Well, he put on for his trainer
Yeah.
too. That might have been a mention on IG, which might have been negotiated into the.
Could be.
Hey, why is he always watching shit on his laptop?
That's
Doesn't
what
he
I
have a
said.
big screen TV or
That's
something?
exactly what I said. He
I
wants
don't
to
get
be
it.
Because he's
more,
always working. He's
yeah,
always on the
busy.
move,
Yeah.
Evan. Come on.
What
you
do
got to
you
keep
s-
up appearances.
When you're The Rock, man,
What?
you got to check your emails constantly.
What do you? What? You guys think that's all? You guys think that's? He's always working.
Yeah.
I've never seen
Yeah.
The Rock.
He's
not
eating
work.
all that sushi, too.
Yeah.
I know.
You don't think
Yeah.
he is?
No.
Dude, I think he is.
I bet-
when those dudes burn that, like Phelps was eating like 15,000 calories a day.
Like those bodybuilders eat
I think he's like your
6 whole
typical IG
chickens.
model just putting on for the gram.
No way. You're saying
No,
that
The
about-
Rock would never do that.
You think The Rock would do that?
I love The Rock.
That
He's
man?
a genius self-promoter.
that man?
There's no way. He's eating it.
No, he's one of the best self-promoter. He's one of the best promoters in the world. He learned from one of the best.
Vince McMahon, greatest promoter of all time.
Dude, those bodybuilder meal plans are fucking outrageous.
You think that's what he's doing though? You think he's treating it?
I think he eats some of it, but I think he,
You think it's a promotion?
yeah.
You
For
think
sure.
everything's like promotion?
For sure. It's a good gag, isn't it? Every
Rib.
week he posts this
Good rib.
hilariously large cheat meal. Come on.
I don't know. I think people do that.
I think he does it. I don't know.
I think when you look like that, you can eat a lot
Yeah,
of
Michael
food.
Phelps does it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
I think we said that, but
was
you're right.
Just mentioned.
I'm not saying he can't eat a ton of food. I'm just saying he loves to show you it.
Yeah, yeah, I
And
agree.
he probably exaggerates
That
a
pizza
little
looked
bit.
delicious.
I assume that, but I wonder if he ever. He's in 400 movies. He's creating a movie right before he's training for another movie.
Show.
And he's like, well, I've been training for this Hobbs character
Yep.
for the last 12 months, but he was shooting a movie, two movies.
Dude,
got-
plus
and
he's
he's got
Samoan.
Titan- he's got Titan
Have
Quest
you ever
coming out?
seen a fucking
Whatever
luau?
the fuck it's called.
It's fucking huge.
He went to the U.
Samoans eat so much food.
They do.
They're just
Hawaii
born
is-
eaters.
And there's a lot of
pigs.
fat
Whole-
people
whole
in
pigs.
Hawaii, like massive people. He just happened to turn it into
Yeah, whole
I
pigs.
mean, he was a
Yeah, they'll eat
Division
a
One
whole pig.
athlete. He went to the U Miami and the
D
U
line.
Miami's heyday. You know, I mean, he's a pretty big guy. I think he would at least crush 2/3 of that cheat meal.
Yeah, I have no problem with he can eat that much.
I wonder why none of the U players are like talk to him. The U sticks together.
I think it's because the WWE kind of because he didn't go any. He still went the entertainment route, but
Yeah,
it
but he
wasn't-
was still a part of the U.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah,
those
he-
guys stick
He
together.
did CFL
yeah.
for 2 years,
Like
right?
those guys, yeah, those guys used to like the U guys. They used to go back and
I was
work
gonna
out.
say you never see him on like the sideline or anything.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. I
yeah,
wonder what
he-
happened
He's
there.
too big.
busy.
He's too big.
He was in our
Probably.
town one time.
Yeah,
Bigger than everybody.
but for the U though, that's like what they would even.
Yeah, for recruiting,
Yeah.
that'd probably be
That's
huge.
what happened. He's,
when he
he's
comes on,
bigger
we'll
than the
ask
U.
him. When he comes on, we'll ask him.
He's like, I'll arrest you. You think you're big? I'm the Rock. I'm not coming back here to lower myself.
I do
Silly
wonder
side.
why he never. That's wild to think about.
I saw him one time and I tossed him at you and he threw it back.
Nice.
I was like, hey, Dwayne.
Yeah, he's done
Hey,
it on
Dwayne.
wrestling too. He's done it on wrestling a couple times. I wonder if it's like how I am with West Virginia. Like I like West Virginia, but I also got 27 death threats on my fucking way out.
Also, I wonder if it's a little bit of humility on his part in that he wasn't like exceptionally good there. He was just on the team.
Right.
So
Yeah,
you
he
think
heard his
he's like,
name.
yo, I don't deserve, just
Maybe.
like my dad with the Teamsters jacket.
Yes. Yes.
Like he
Well,
thinks
he started in front of Warren Sapp, didn't he, for like a couple games?
there's no way The Rock though thinks he doesn't deserve to throw up the U.
I don't know.
He might not though.
Well, yeah, the guys who go back to the U too, Michael Irvin, Ed Reed, Ray Lewis, they're
Reggie
first
Wade,
ballot
Frank
guys.
Gore.
Yeah, they're all going to the Hall of Fame right away. So he's not.
So you think that's why he doesn't do it? That'd be an incredibly humbling
Humble.
showing from The Rock if that's why he doesn't throw up
He's
the
in
U.
my Hall of Fame.
The Rock's in my Hall of Fame.
I think
too,
it's
for
just
sure.
like if I was as rich as he is, I'd be like, I'm not going to a fucking football game.
Oh, I would go. Wouldn't like if I
fuck
get
no.
if I ever sniff half of what The Rock gets, and I have a plane and shit,
Right.
And WVU has a huge game,
Oklahoma.
I assume we would hop on
Yeah,
that
what else are you
plane and
doing?
go to the game.
Enjoy it.
My guess is he has so few off days that
Enjoy
when he
it.
gets one, he's just like, fuck
He's
it.
just gonna eat.
Go to-
I'm just going
pizza.
to eat sushi and watch Netflix.
By enjoy it, you mean let me go to the U to watch a game instead of being in Paris and bang supermodels
Yeah, but he doesn't do that either.
That's why he's got a kid.
Something tells me he does.
because it's not on
Yeah.
his social media. That means he doesn't.
Yeah, but The Rock, it would come out. The
Rock
feeling-
bangs
Yeah, I
supermodels.
No, I'm sure they all got it and
Yeah.
non-disclosures.
There's no way he has not banged hundreds of supermodels.
Plus, look at that guy. He tells you not to tell anybody something. You're not telling anybody a fucking thing.
I agree.
The Rock.
Ty,
You think
take
he's
a
out
Cannibal
just
Island.
you think he's out just fucking everybody being a terrible human being, but you believe everything he puts on his IG.
So all of a sudden, fucking supermodels makes you a terrible human being.
Is he married?
It makes you awesome.
Yeah, he's married. He's got a
so, yeah.
family.
Oh, well, he wasn't always.
Yeah.
The Rock's married. He's been married for a long time.
Yeah, The Rock's married. He's just had a kid too.
I knew that. I see him, the kid on the IG.
Probably no married guys that are rich and famous and awesome.
I'm not saying he don't.
No, but it is funny. Every once in a while, he'll put a picture up of his baby out of nowhere. It's like, yo,
Yeah.
hit the brakes here. It's like the DJ scratching.
Yeah.
DJ.
Scratching.
DJ.
That's what it's like whenever it shows up. It's like, whoa, this is Family Rock? This is the Family Rock? Because all he does is work, drink tequila, and work out. I think that's all he does. I think it's incredible.
He probably does. He's like shut in now, right? Pretty much.
He puts tequila in his cereal. I saw it yesterday.
He always puts over tequila all the time.
I just remember when he
got
was
steak
early
in
on
it.
his rise, like when he first started getting really, really big, he was on Punk'd, and he almost killed the fucking guy.
Oh,
like
I
they
love
pulled
that.
some kind of thing on him, and like a security guard comes up on him, like to grab him up as part of the prank, and he fucking went crazy. Like threw that guy. He's like, "I will fucking end you." I was like, it's the scariest thing I've ever seen.
Are you
Yeah,
serious?
they had to back out of the fucking Punk. Yeah, they were like, oh, don't kill people. Don't kill people.
Butcher ran out.
Like, here's Ashton. Don't kill him. Yeah, we should look that up. It was the best episode ever because he ruined the whole show.
I liked Wiz Khalifa's episode where he was like, I think I'm getting punked right now. Wiz Khalifa was very high, walking to his car. Somebody was saying, I think I'm getting punked right now. That was awesome. I was like, good for Pittsburgh.
Yeah, he knows.
Good for the stoner, too. The Rock almost killing somebody, though. I can't believe I haven't seen it.
They had to stop it and pull Ashton out real quick. 'cause he was
Ashton
about to
took
kill
over
the
the
guy.
world there. For
Yeah,
a
for
while.
a little bit.
That's how that dude got started, right? What's his name? We were talking about it the other
Shepard,
day.
I
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dak Shepard, yeah.
That show was huge.
Yeah, he was the sidekick guy on there. Right?
Yeah.
He's always the one in the middle of the fire. Basically, Ashton would think of the idea, and then Dax is in the middle of the goddamn fire out there.
Now he's living off Kristen Bell.
Yep. Good life.
Hey,
It's a good life.
it's a good life. Ty, who you taking the Cannibal Island?
I think I'd go with Connor just because he seems like the kind of guy who would enjoy killing for sport.
Yeah.
Nice.
Especially if it's like natives and not like a bunch of white people. Yeah, even more so. Wow. And if he's always yelling, if he's always yelling, maybe they're just thinking like, all right, we shouldn't fuck with these guys.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely always be yelling.
Yeah, Connor, who you taking?
I'd be ready to roll. Hey, don't you worry. If we were stranded on an island, I think I'd take Diggs, just because similar to what Zito said, two minds make one. They do well together. More so, I think I would study the language while I'm there.
Mind meld.
What?
Go ahead. Continue.
I would study the language while we were there of the tribe.
Mind meld.
Meld, like melding. I would study the language while I was there of the tribe, so I could be like, hey man, we're cool. just let us go. We don't have to do any problems here. But then if they capture us and they're like, no, we're not letting both of you go, I could be like, hey, all right, well, fucking take him. I'm good, man. Let me hang out. Because I know you wouldn't study the language. Yeah, I know you wouldn't know.
You're right.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
You're right.
Well, that's a good one. Pat, who you taking to Cannibal Island?
I take Todd because he's got a knife and a gun in his back.
Todd, who you taking?
I already did it. I'm taking Pat. That's my first choice.
Oh, yeah. I was at first thinking Ty, because Ty can basically live off nothing, so I get like 8/10 of the ration, and while he gets 2/10, and he's still going to be fine, and he can still help me forever. But then I thought,
just need chaw.
Hey, why fight these natives and worry about them? Let's communicate with them. So I'm picking Connor because I'm pretty sure he already speaks their language.
Boom! Wow.
But we were pretty much on the same page there.
That's pretty crazy.
Oh, that was what you were saying.
Yeah,
mind melding.
Or at least develops into an Ace Ventura situation because you're very Ace-like with the natives, and they throw spears into your thighs, and then we become friends with them.
Oh yeah.
White Devil.
All in. All in for sure.
Okay.
All right.
You're all in.
Yeah. Are you kidding me? I just have to take a spear to the thigh, and I don't get my face eaten. Yeah, I'll take a spear.
Pretty good trade-off.
Yeah.
It's going to get infected, though. There's no medicine there. You're going to lose your leg.
You should get Ty's
Tourniquet.
No, they have witch doctors.
system for what he's doing for the brand.
Just rub it really hard. Yeah, okay.
Get all that skin off there.
Last question.
Question number 2. Your belly button is an ATM that dispenses anything you want but money, limited quantity. What would you dispense from your belly button ATM?
Ooh, if I had a belly button ATM, I'd dispense pre-rolled joints.
Okay.
So I could travel. So I could travel anywhere with marijuana. So you could fly anywhere in the world. You'd have weed on you. And also, like, you're basically the coolest person in the world, right? If someone's like, God, I want to smoke so bad, you just lift up your shirt, pull one out of your belly button. You're like, all you, bro.
It's pretty
Dude,
good.
that's probably going to win it all. Fucking, I never even thought about that. I picked the peanut M&Ms. I just want to go to the movie theater. I go to the movie theater. I'm going to buy any candy. And
pick out M&Ms from your belly.
Since you couldn't do money, I just wanted to save money with mine. And I spend half my paycheck on rent and the other half on chicken wings. So I'm just going to dispense chicken wings all day.
Good call. Good call.
Nice. Nick, what do
I
you
see I'm the only one who put any thought into this. I would dispense fresh water.
Okay.
Water fountain was on my list, but it wasn't for. I don't know if you're trying to save the world.
No, fuck that.
Okay.
I could survive
So
forever
after-
in any situation.
That's why?
Or
Just be pee.
Or is it just so after you blow your wad, you can instantly wash
her
the
off.
cum off Zito's mom's face?
She didn't deserve that one.
Throw that one in there for you.
Thank you.
Zito, what are you doing, man?
Hey, Evan.
Yeah.
That's called an assist.
For mine, I had Portillo's hot dogs that pop out.
Nice.
And then I was like, let me just be smart about this. And I said golden eggs. Is that considered currency? Because
Yeah,
they're more
it's a
eggs. Than,
value.
they're more eggs than gold.
You made sure it was still food, though.
Yeah, exactly. So
How
golden
much you want
eggs.
for the golden egg, Wonka?
Evan, what are you shoving down
I
your
didn't
belly
put
button?
much thought into it. I just said a phone charger.
Oh,
Always
that's
need
a
a
great
fucking phone
idea.
charger.
Oh,
You could
good
charge
idea.
people to charge their phones. 2 a.m. hits. You're at the bar. Boston Connor's phone is always dead.
Yep.
Bang.
Always dead at 2.
Belly button
Is it
charger.
just a plug?
Yeah,
You
it's just
plug
a plug.
anything there?
So you're the plug.
Yeah.
But people got to put money in it to use it.
Yeah, they got to give me the
Get
money.
rich.
Yep.
All right. I like it. That's a good one. Ty.
I said Chick-fil-A spicy nuggets.
There you go.
I don't even think they exist. I don't think Chick-fil-A has spicy nuggets, but pretty hungry right now. I could use a Chick-fil-A spicy nugget.
Hey, plus you're the only one in the world with Chick-fil-A spicy nuggets. How much you're making billions
yes,
of dollars?
true.
Hadn't
You're
even
making
considered that.
billions.
Hadn't even considered that.
That's it. Are you? You already did yours,
I got
Connor,
the
right? You
pre-roll.
started off.
I got the pre-rolled Jimmys. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Okay. So if you're a YouTube viewer, this is going to be it for you because we're rolling into Friday bangers. If you would, go to toddcomedy.com. Check see if there's a show near you. Get tickets for Wayne, Indiana, next Saturday. Other than that, go to the store, store.patmcafeeshow.com. There's going to be something announced Tuesday.
Very soon.
Yeah, Tuesday, I think. Getting a little sale coming on. But check out what's on there. Get ready. The sale's only going to be on Christmassy stuff.
Yeah.
So don't hold back if you're wanting to buy some of the other stuff. It's not going on sale yet.
Everything must.
But stuff is selling out. So get it before the inventory is not available. And you have to wait till after the first of the year. So if something cool you want on there, go there now. All right, YouTube people. See you later.
Bye, YouTube.
Peace out.